Alright, welcome in everybody. Looks like we have Alfredo, Lessons, Robert, Psycho Kid, and Tank Baby. How's it going, guys? You know what's funny? I realized, so we bought this combine to do the two close fields last time, and then I must have forgot to save, so I bought the combine again, but then we didn't even do those fields, and now I think that's all we need the combine for. So we kind of wasted a bunch of money, but whatever. Okay, we got to plant now. So what were we going to plant? Red beets and... Hey, welcome in, TB. What was it? Red beets and... Oh, soybeans was the other one. So soybeans are April. And red beets are April as well. So 2 in April. And then we should plant something else. I don't really care what else we plant. I think the only one we haven't done out of the top ones, I think we did wheat, barley, canola. We have not done oats, corn, sunflowers, soybeans, potatoes, sugar beets, sugar cane, cotton, sorghum, grapes, olives, poplar, grass, oilseed radish, red beets, and parsnips. Basically we started at the top, did wheat, barley, canola, and then we did one at the bottom, the carrots. That's basically all we've done so far. Hey, welcome in, Jaron. Welcome in, Sawyer. Maybe we should just go down the list. That'd probably make it easy. Let's do oats. Oh wait, no. Yeah, we'll do oats, soybeans, and then you said red beets. So we got March, April, and April. So we can skip a little bit of time here. Go into the next month. Let's see, which planter do we need? Or planter or seeder, I don't know the difference exactly. This one will do soybeans and oats, it looks like. So we got 2 of them. This will do soybeans as well. Oh, that's right. We need one of those vegetable technology ones to plant. Oh wait, is it? Yeah, I think it is the vegetable technology for the planters. These all look like harvesters, though. Oh, except for these two. Okay. I think we'll just buy this one. 6 meters or 3 meters. Suppose it doesn't really matter too much. And we'll go pick that up. Also got to get the tractor repaired over there. Oh, hang on a second. Do I have the... Okay, good. Got the volume set right. It's hard to know sometimes because it's like, is the volume off or is it just because I'm zoomed out, you know? Hi JJ, I am about and listening, so I think you're saying you're out and about. Well, I am on the server sorting out a field for our next plant. Very nice. Yeah, I'll be hopping on the server sometime this weekend. I was trying to the last 2, and so I told myself, I'm not going to try to, I'm just going to do it this weekend, because the weekend before, and I was gone all weekend. And then last weekend, my brother took my nephews, so I was like, well, you know, I got a quiet house, I'm going to record a couple of videos. So I took advantage of that and did some editing and stuff while they were, you know, gone. Alright, let's bring this back. So now we got all month. I think we need to be in March. I already forgot. But yeah, this weekend I said, you know what, screw it. We'll just We'll just make sure we get on there for sure. Sky looks cool, yeah. And the clouds are supposed to be a lot better in FS25, so they're on here. They do cast a little bit of shadows, but not too much. FS25 looks like they got that a lot better with the new engine. Hey, welcome in, Rex. Spread the love, harvest that like button, lime a share to a friend, cultivate a comment, and plant your subscribe for more. Excuse me. How is everybody? Jaren said he's doing well. I'm also doing well. We have $509,000 right now. TB, the stream is only big enough for one of us. Ooh. Yeah, it's funny. Tank Baby. So TB was used to watch a lot of SnowRunner content, and this was like a year and a half ago to about maybe 8-10 months ago. I would say he stopped playing SnowRunner for a while, and then he just came back yesterday. And I was saying the same thing. I was like, ooh, TB, that's Tank Baby's kind of initials too. This guy's not happy about sitting behind us. Robert says he's doing good, thanks. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Oh yeah, we gotta fix this thing. Let's let this guy go past. Oh, he hit one of the Bambis. Alright, I think I have to get up for this one. I can't remember. Oh wait, sell, no, not that. Repair. That's funny, the condition and paint is all the way ruined. I don't know, do you even need to repair a weight? Like, it still does its job just the same, doesn't it? I don't think you would need to repair a weight. Hey Rex, can't believe you were late on today's good morning. Ooh. Did Rex forget to say good morning in his Discord? Oh wait, do I don't know if I have seeds. Hang on a second. Okay, we have... Let's turn on the light. These are lime. I think all this is lime. Calcium carbonate. Nothing in here. I thought I had it in maybe this trailer. Solid fertilizer, a tiny little bit. Okay. And in here? Doesn't look like anything. Maybe we don't have any seeds. We probably used them all. Or is it in here? Oh, there we go. We do have 1,000 liters of seeds and 2,000 liters of fertilizer in that. So that can plant the other two, but we still probably need more. Okay. We'll just buy them all, I guess. Why not? We probably need some more fertilizer too, don't we? Yeah, we'll leave it. Oh, 32 liters. I forgot. The root crops require just a tiny little amount. He said, Tank Baby, I'll do better tomorrow. Better be at 5 a.m. sharp or 4 a.m. Rex's time, I think. Oh, no, 6 a.m. Rex's time. So I think I was busy, then jumped into Smidog's Storm. S-T-R Wham. I know it's stream, but I had to try and read it the way it was written for some reason. It's a weird word. S-T STRW, Storm. Like, how do you say RW next to each other? They just don't go together. So how is the server going for you now, Robert? I don't think W and R should ever be together. I'm sorry. You guys just were not meant to be together. Yeah, because when you say the R, you can't go into a W. Like, it just doesn't work. Maybe I'll make sure I have it there. Oh wait, did I can't remember if I took care of the right field. I think I did everything I did on the other ones, but we'll find out. Zink says, what's up? Meetings. Meetings, and more meetings. Well, welcome in, Zing. Quiet at the moment, JJ. Is it just you on there, Robert? Hey, welcome in, Bryce. How are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. We are just about to plant this field over here, and then I think we got a lime. I should probably fertilize it once, then plant it. I think. Fertilize, plant. Or fertilize, lime, plant. And then fertilize again, maybe. I'm just trying to think of the order of, like, what would be... make it easier to see. So if we fertilized it first, I think that would be best, because then we can lime it. And you can easily see where the lime goes, and then when you plant it, you can easily see where that plants. And then fertilize it again. That's what we'll try. They dumped a tandem grain truck at the mill, and the rice dang near overflowed off the sides. Yeah, I didn't even know we grew rice here in the United States, Tank. I mean, I assume there's probably some, like, small amounts, but when FS22 announced that there would be rice, I kind of looked into it, and I found out there's a lot of rice down in the south states, like where you're at, Louisiana, and around the central, like, mid, or central south United States area. Big bad paddywhack, how are you, says Bryce. Robert says at the moment. Okay, so Robert's the only one on the server for now. Sugarcane is also another one people don't expect. Yeah, I didn't know there was sugarcane growing there either. I thought that was down into Mexico. I don't know jack about farming though, so I guess that makes sense that I'm ill-informed. Fish is coming on. Bryce will probably hop on. Bryce likes to play with people. Getting my plaid on my hard mode right now. So you're not going backwards at the moment, Zing? You're skipping ahead to grab the plaid and then going backwards? Are you doing a little like side quest to go get it, or is that like not included in the video? Side quest, that's funny. Oh, you got the alternate fleet with that one, okay. Alright, I guess we gotta take this down and go get more fertilizer anyways. I did tow this trailer with the small tractor before, and it was swinging all over the place, so I would use a faster one, but this is the best I got. What I know, USA don't use sugar. You use a syrup because it's cheaper than real sugar. That is true, TB. We use a lot of like cornstarch and or not corn. I don't know how I got cornstarch. High fructose corn syrup is what I meant. The best I yeah. As soon as I said that, I'm like, I said that with a little bit of a Y, didn't I? Brandon says, "Hey JJ, how are you doing today? And did you know that the coffee guy in Season 13, SnowRunner, might have been removed from Season 13 as of yesterday?" Yeah, I saw that. There's a picture of just the newspaper and a coffee cup now. At least that's what I saw in the SnowRunner, like PTS area. TB, that's why North America gets so fat, because we use ingredients. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff that like is banned in Europe that we use in our foods here. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's probably that all around the world, but yeah, I think a lot of other countries have more real stuff than what we have. We put all kinds of weird stuff in it. Like they'll put like gelatin in eggs, and then they will make them a little bit more egg-like, I guess, if that makes sense. So I used to work at an egg facility, and that was one of the things that because I used to be for 5 years I did the ingredients there, so I got the ingredients for the entire plant. And yeah, there was a bunch of different kind of gums they would stick in them that are basically like gelatins to make it harder, because they would water it down and then they would put gelatin in to make up for the watering down, because obviously the watering down would make the eggs very like watery, and so they put gelatin back in to make it more solid again. It's like, oh my god. But that's how they save money. They make it cheaper, make it more crap. Alright, solid fertilizer. And they would even add back in egg flavoring. And it smelled terrible. It smelled like rotten eggs. Well, not rotten eggs, I guess, but it smelled really, really bad. It had a super strong egg smell because it was super like pure, I guess would be the best way to say it. Yeah, it's pretty gross. Hey, welcome in PS4 Farmer, Awkward Gamer. How you guys doing? Aussie food are really natural. They don't pass the test if they aren't. And they have to specify if something is added. Yeah, here on the labels on stuff, like, half the time you can read it and be like, I have no idea what about half the ingredients on this label even are. They have all kinds of weird... And I guess one of the things I've learned that they do is they will put a bunch, like, say for example, it's like a really sweet thing. They'll put like a bunch of different things that have a lot of sugar in it, but they'll break it up so it's not as much of one specific thing. So you can look at it and you'll see like high fructose corn syrup, but then right after that they'll have corn syrup. So it's like, okay, well you're adding more sugar to it, but just with a different ingredient. And then they'll have sugar itself, and then they'll have honey, and then they'll have dextrose, which is like another sweetener. They'll have like a bunch of different sweeteners that they can list, so it's not all like, oh, it's just high fructose corn syrup, you know, like they put like 10 different things in there to kind of do the same thing. It's weird. There's things that are used in our food that are banned. Even Russia has banned, yeah. Well, actually, like, Russia's kind of strict on their stuff. They don't want genetically modified foods. They think it's like weakening their population, which it probably is, but yeah, they're actually kind of strict there. Robert says, come on, good people of the stream. If you have not already, please smash the like button to show your appreciation for JJ and his stream. Many thanks. Thank you, Robert. Oh, that reminds me, I got a PS5 Slim yesterday. They were on sale. Oh, nice, Tank. That's awesome. PS5. Now you can play Grand Theft Auto 6 when that comes out, because it won't be out on PC for like another year. PC testing takes a while to, you know, figure out the minimum and maximum, or not minimum, but minimum and suggested requirements. Just playing on the multiplayer map right now. Oh, nice. Are you on the server, Awkward Gamer? You and Robert? Hey, welcome in, Mark. Hello, JJ. Hello, everyone. How are you doing today, Mark? TP says, okay, we have banned the chicken laying battery and a lot of other stuff. Chicken laying battery? What is that? Rex says, if you don't know the majority of the ingredients, probably shouldn't eat it. Yeah, that's like half of our foods, Rex. You look at the label and you don't know probably around half. We don't use artificial colors. We also use artificial colors. Or flavors. That's another thing we use a ton of. Or things like high fructose is banned here. We use real sugars and sweeteners. Got found to have long-term effects. Yeah, we have like all of that crap, Jaren. It's in all of our foods. And they're supposed to be like highly addictive as well. A lot of that stuff. You know, obviously they want you to keep on buying it and eating it, so they put a lot of that stuff in there. Pretty much whatever they can get away with that'll keep you buying. Russia might have suppressed the people, but they're not feeding them crap food. I got 3 games for it. NCAA 25. Yeah, that's right. It's not coming on... that is not coming out for PC for some reason. I can't remember what their reasoning was there. Gran Turismo 7 and GTA 6. Very nice. Or you got it for 3 games. Oh, wow. I looked away for a quick second and wrapped around the pole there. I'm on my own. Okay, might join yours later. A lot of lag playing with others on other people's maps. Oh, it's a server, Awkward Gamer. So I normally have a lot of lag as well, but I've actually only had lag a few times on the server, and it's only for usually a couple of seconds. I've probably played on it for maybe, I don't know, 8, 10 hours, 12 hours or something, and I've probably only had lag like 3 or 4 times. So it's pretty good. Oh, where the chickens are stuffed together in a small cage. Yeah, we have that as well. And now they have, like, it's called, what is it? It's not... There's a certain word that they use, to where they basically say the chickens are free, like... There's 2 different words. One's free-range chickens, which basically means they have no cage. Well, I shouldn't say no cage. They have a bigger cage. They're kind of out and about doing whatever. Like, it's basically the best you're going to get here. And then they also have... I think it's called cage-free. Yeah, that's what it is. There's free-range, which are like out doing whatever they want. And then there's cage-free, which all it is just a bigger cage. So normally they're packed in, like, as tight as can be. But for cage-free, they have like a 3-foot cage. So instead of just absolutely packed in, they have a little bit of room. But they call it cage-free, which is kind of funny. It's like, yeah, they're cage-free, but they're still stuck in a cage. Let's see if we can get right there. Perfect. Alright, I am definitely behind. iDrive, welcome in. Wild Fox, welcome in. Things are good, busy with me. I've been working around the house. Been real hot in North Carolina. Oh, Brandon's from North Carolina as well. Let's see, here we go. We used to, but now we don't have just free range. That's the way to go. Heist 300 for Mark. I missed some other heists, it looks like. Oh, wait. Oh, the heist just ended right before that, darn. Rex says, JJ free roam chickens are running around a barn with little daylight. Yeah, so there's like chickens stuck in a tiny little cage where they're just packed in there. Then they have cage free, which they have like a 3-foot cage, is what I've heard. And then they have like free range chickens, which they're kind of, they can walk around and pretty much do whatever they want. They obviously still are like stuck within a fence and stuff, but they're basically out in the open, and like it's as good as you're gonna get here. This is banned to have animals in small cages. This is what I mean. Yeah. Thank you for explaining, TB. Hey, Alfredo's here. Welcome in, Alfredo. Joe Fredo. Yeah, you missed it as well, Fox. And then you rolled a 3. Ouch. That's a bummer. Oh, wait. Actually, I think I still need this. Oh, wait. No, I need to get the lime. Let's do this. So I don't have to drive all the way back. I'm going to put this right here. I got to go get the lime. Oh wait, actually, do I need the lime? I should have checked. I don't know if I do. Okay, so this field is already good fertilized. Same with this one and this one, actually. They're all good. Let's see. Needs lime. None of them. Okay. Needs rolling. None of them. So we did the rolling, did the liming. Stones have been cleared. We did the plowing. So actually, we're good to go. We can plant now. I guess we'll fill this back up and go back the other way. So Zing rolled a 31. That's a bummer. Tank Baby rolled a 91. Very nice. Rex, you have 111. It's your lucky day. Time to buy a lottery ticket and hit the casino. Hey, welcome in Spoon, welcome in Zeb. How are you guys doing today? Quite a few people popping in here, actually. Fredo Bang. So yeah, we're gonna plant red beets on the small field out there, and then I think we're gonna do soybeans and I already forget the other one. Was it corn? I think. I'm gonna start going down the list. That's gonna make it easier. I think we could do parsnips at the bottom of the list again, just to get that one on the small field out there. Fredo Santana. Ooh, Zing, iDrive wants to duel you for 500. Hey, welcome in, Bad Boy Gamer. How are you doing? Go ahead, I'll let you pass. 5,103 for Bad Boy. Zing accepts. Let's see who's gonna win. Zing won the duel. Ouch. A loss of 500 points. Or wait, 500? Yeah, 500. Ouch. Heist is on cooldown for what is that? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and a half minutes, about. I already got the cedar out there, don't I? I guess that works. We would have had to drive it all the way back anyway, so Hey, welcome in, Psycho Kid. We just got done doing some fertilizing, except I probably didn't need to. I think I should have checked the map earlier, but we got our rolling done. I think we limed last time or whatever it was. So we don't need to lime, we don't need to fertilize. We don't need to roll because we did that. We already plowed. So basically we just got to plant and then I think skip some time. I gotta go, see y'all later. See you later, Tank. I think Rex is streaming Construction Sim tonight, and Zing is streaming some SnowRunner multiplayer tonight. So if you guys are interested in either of those, Construction Sim or I was about to say Farm Sim, Construction Sim or SnowRunner, those will be up later tonight. I think Zing's starting at 6. Rex is probably like 8:15 Central Times. Waylon, you have 9 points. Also, Waylon, I think you joined the Discord yesterday. Thanks for joining that. Again, if you guys want to play on the FS22 server, it's in the FS22 section on the Discord with the game name and password. So, Psycho Kid says, hello, Wrangler, Zing, Bad Boy Gamer, Baby, and everyone else. Sorry I couldn't watch your stream yesterday because our electric went out 3 times. Oh, that's all good, Bad Boy Gamer. I understand. I actually recently had that here as well. There was a night we had a storm probably 2 weeks ago or something, I don't know. And it knocked out the power, I believe it was 4 times in a matter of like a half an hour. It was raining super heavily. And it was only for like a split second every time. But yeah, it knocked it out like 4 times. I was like, oh jeez. Like just turn the computer off and leave it off, you know, just don't want that thing to have a power surge or anything. It was either 4 or 5 times, I can't remember. It was twice when I was downstairs, and then I went upstairs, and I think it happened 3 or 4 more times. I think it might have been 3 more times. Jaren says, I remember. Oh, I think you're remembering the one when I was streaming and it went out. Probably, anyways. The next time... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a different time, but yeah, that happened as well fairly recently. Where we were streaming and the stream ended early, I think it was, and then the next night we ended normally, but then we had like a really bad storm as well, which knocked out the power a few times. We suppose we all have storms. When you talk about the server, maybe put in some clarification, like be respectful of the work of others and don't touch things you don't know. That's probably true, Spoon. I guess I assume that people know to be respectful, but you're probably right on that one. It probably needs to be said. Because common sense isn't so common sometimes, is it? Oh wait, it's in March. Can't plant it yet. Okay, we gotta go to April, I think it was. Let's check. Okay, we wanted to do... Oh, that's what it was. Oats. I think we're doing oats, corn... Or no, oats, sunflower... I can't talk. Oats, soybeans, and red beets. So, April. And we got March. Oh, so we can do the oats right now, but the soybeans... and red beets have to wait. So where is our... I call it uncommon sense. Spoon says, yeah, sadly, me and my daughter are still sick with a light fever. Well, hopefully you feel better, Bad Boy Gamer. That's never fun. At least it sounds like it's getting better. The Spidey sense. Okay, let's do, I guess we'll have to drive back and plant the oats quick first, because that needs to be done before we can do this. Although, again, that shouldn't take very long either. Plant the oats, skip a month, plant the red beets, plant the soybeans. Then we'll have all those done. Probably have to weed them all once and then up to harvest time. I know a lot of you guys play SnowRunner. Are you guys ready for PTS tomorrow? Public test server for Season 14, so we'll find out if it's Austria, we'll find out what the other vehicles are. Did I tell you guys my Jeep is getting fixed? You did tell us yesterday, Rex, but I'm sure there's some people in here who were not in here at the time, so... Good news for Rex is he got in an accident well, that's not the good news. He got in an accident last week and wasn't sure if his vehicle would be fixed or not, and he found out yesterday that it is going to be fixed, so... Yeah, if you look at the, what was it, the community update, Rex? It's probably hard for you on the go, but, yeah, if you get home and you look at the community update, it said PTS August 1st, which is tomorrow. So. Oh, is anyone having a mod conflict on the Deadwood map? Sorry, I missed your, other chat. I saw something about Deadwood. Said mod. I missed the other part, I think Psycho Kid, so sorry about that. I think it's already off the screen for me. How long till the Jeep's back? Next week probably, says Rex. I think Robert is playing on it currently, Psycho Kid. Rex says, so tonight will be Con Sim, tomorrow will be Season 14 SnowRunner PTS. Very nice, Rex. Actually, did I? No, I didn't. I think, so I put the patch notes on my video. I don't think I put the community update there. You know what, hang on, I'm gonna pull it up. I think I have it on my... I'll just read off what it says because I don't want to... I don't remember exactly what it says, but I want to figure out, just so I'm not telling you guys the wrong thing here. Announcements. Community update, here we go. Okay, so it says a Rezvani tank is now available as a standalone DLC, fitted with the same engine as the Rezvani Hercules. The scout power and agility are truly second to none. Look at this beauty. It talks about the update that we just got yesterday. Then it says, moreover, on August 1st, there will be an update on the public test server to accommodate the future arrival of Season 14. Stay tuned for more info. Actually, maybe not. Now that I read that, to accommodate the future arrival of Season 14. Maybe, I don't know. I could be wrong on that, actually. Well, they're doing some kind of update to the PTS, but I think that could still make sense, though. The future arrival of Season 14 would be for the normal game. So, updating the PTS tomorrow could be something that they do. I think we'll go do... We're going to change this. Was it Y? Yeah, Y. I think this is the one we want. Let's check here. Oats. Yep, okay, Oats. They say they removed the Deadwood map off consoles. Oh, really? That wouldn't be good. Because then you could only play it if you have PC, which is kind of the whole reason we picked a map that was, you know, cross-play compatible. Okay, so I'm kind of curious. This field is blue, dark blue. So this one's already fertilized twice. So I'm kind of curious if it'll take fertilizer because we have fertilizer in here, or if that will not work. Let's find out. So turn on the seeder and lower it. Oh, it does. It still takes the fertilizer, so I guess that's good to know. Yeah, the way they worded it's kind of funny, Rex, so I don't know, maybe It could be like a prep update for Season 14, but it sounds like it's going to be Season 14 because they put it on the test server, and then it's a future update for SnowRunner, you know? I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, it sounds like it'll be PTS tomorrow. Welcome in, Blaine. So yeah, hopefully we can find all of the vehicles. We'll probably start tomorrow's stream early if it's up early. I don't know what time it'd be up. But yeah, we could do that. Oh shoot, I was going to lime the field so it'd be easier to see. I think what I'll do is I'll go back and forth across the field this way instead so I can tell where I've been with the planter. Rex says gotta go. I'll see you later. JJ, have a good stream. Peace and love, everyone. Thank you, Rex. Have a good rest of your day. We'll probably see you later in your stream or Zing stream or somewhere else. I don't know. But yeah, I think tomorrow we'll play SnowRunner PTS if it's out early, and then I don't know what time the stream would start, but probably whatever time we get around to seeing that it's up, whether it's early or late. I think it'd be fun to jump in and see the new vehicles, see the area, all the good stuff. Alright, we'll try and go back around the same area. Bye, Rex. Bye, Rex. See you, Rex. Take it easy, Rex. Bye, Rex. A lot of bye, Rexes. That's nice. So I know I've told my thoughts on Season 14, but what do you guys think it'll be? Do you think it'll be farming, or do you think it will be logging related? Actually, we should ask TB. TB lives in Austria. TB, is there a lot of logging in Austria? Wild Fox says, nice to see everybody doing great. I gotta go. Sorry, buddy. I have some things to do. Understandable, Fox. Do not worry. Everybody's got things to do. I appreciate you stopping by, Fox. Have a good rest of your day, and maybe we'll see you in Rex's or Zing stream later on as well. We got a later Fox from Mark. I hate both farming and logging, but I'd rather have logging. Yeah, actually, that's a good point, Blaine. A lot of people do actually dislike the logging in SnowRunner, now that you say that, so... it can be, says TB, so it could be logging. See a Fox from Zing. Forestry and timber industry are important economic factors in Austria, according to Google. Okay. Thank you for thank you for that, Zeb. I thought about Googling it. As soon as I said that, I'm like, I bet you, I mean, I could just check Google, like, to, you know, see what their highest exports and imports are and, you know, whatever, so we could have figured it out. I just figured I'd ask TB since he's there. But yeah, I appreciate you checking that. I still have a feeling it's going to be logging, even though everyone else kind of thinks it's farming. Because of the farm tractors, I still think it could be... They can have logging attachments, though, so that's why I think it could be that. 28 billion euros. It is about 8% of the Austrian economy. Wow, that's huge. 8% in one industry is a lot. Everyone wants logging, they add it. Wait. Everyone wants logging, they add it. Everyone hates it. What the heck? Yeah. That's true. People were like, we need logging from Mudrunner, and then they gave us some logging, and they're like, logging sucks. We hate this. Don't put more logs. Everybody I know uses the auto load feature on the log crane. I shouldn't say everybody I know, that everybody I talk to pretty much, though. Would be nice if we get skyline winching. That would be pretty cool. That would definitely be an interesting mechanic. Actually, that could be it. That could be one of the trailers. They said there's new trailers. Again, they didn't specify when asked if they could use those trailers in Season 8, they said yeah, but they didn't say, can you use them in Season 8 for farming? So, yeah, they could be... I just blanked on the word. They could be... Oh, no. What are those trailers called again? Yarder trailers. Yeah, we could get a yarder. Skyline logging, where you hook the log up to a little winch up in the sky and it drags it across the map for you. I don't know, maybe they would do that down a hill and then you would load it up on your trailer down at the bottom of the hill or something. Although maybe they would have you go up there with a scout truck or something. I'm not sure how they would do that. Yeah, that's a lot in one industry for sure. That's a really big percent. I mean, I know if you look at by the numbers, like how much, like say the US produces of lumber or Australia or, you know, other random countries, like you're going to have higher countries just because they're larger. But on a percentage basis, 8% is a very large number for one industry. That's a lot of concentration. 70% of the logs are exported from Austria. Hey Alfredo, I'm good. How are you doing? That's Gamer Bro or iDrive. I wonder if there's going to be new features like there was in Season 13 with breakable rocks. Could be. I hope so. I wouldn't expect it just because they did something new in Season 13. You know, they probably need more time to come up with something else and implement it, but I could be wrong. Cool as with a Gamble 300. The thing happened. It's the way backward and add a lot of wood contract on the map. We already was 100%. Oh, are you saying like they already added logging in Wisconsin? Robert says, come on, good people of the stream, if you have not already, please smash the like button to show your appreciation for JJ and his stream. Many thanks. And do not forget to subscribe if you have not already. Always Drive. I know. I'm trying to get used to the name, but I see the logo and it still says Gamer Bro in my head. And then I got to remember to switch it. Cools Gaming won 6,000. Nice, Cools. That's a big win. Cools has 23,000. Now he's getting up there. Robert with a gamble all 120k. Very nice. I think Robert's catching back up to Zing. Yesterday was not too kind for Robert. I mean, Alfredo, he has silly names for me. Yeah, I gotcha. No, don't drive. I never drive. Zing said, I can't have Robert winning 20k. I gotta gamble myself. When they had... Oh, Zing lost 10k. When they had wood on SnowRunner, they put some wood contracts on the original 3 maps. So we had to go backward to go to those maps to complete already... Oh, yes. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Spoon. Because actually, when I first played the game, I played it on Xbox, and they did not have any logging contracts at the time. And then I came back to the game a year later in like 2 months or something. And, yeah, there was a bunch of logging to be done, and I was like, this was not here before. So I replayed it, and yeah, there was logging in Michigan, logging in Alaska, logging in Tamir, and logging in Kola. I only had played those 4 when I had quit at the time. Kola had just come out. Yeah, when I came back, Season 4 had just come out, so... Farmer Groot says usually I lime, then I plant so I can see where I'm going. Yeah. So the problem is, Farmer Groot, I did everything I needed to, right, for my fields, and then I forgot to save my game. So I planted everything, I limed it, plowed it, fertilized it, everything I needed to be done. And then I forgot to save, so I had to redo it all. And I said, you know what, screw it. I did this start to finish. Like, I harvested it, and I'm only kind of doing it to learn how to do all the crops. Even though I think they're kind of all basically the same at this point, but I kind of just wanted to do it. I lied, I guess, about that, because like grapes and stuff are different. But We're kind of just going through them all just to do them once, to kind of have that experience of doing them once. And yeah, I forgot to save my game. So then instead of like skipping the time, weeding them, harvesting them again, collecting all the straw and baling it and picking that up, I said, screw it, I'm just going to plow it and start another, like, because again, I already went through the entire process basically. I was like, I'm just going to start a different one. So I plowed it, cleaned the rocks up, and this time I didn't need to lime because it never grew from the previous season because I forgot to save. So yeah, we basically just plowed, cleaned up the rocks, and now we're planting again. We didn't need to fertilize or lime. Actually, we probably didn't need to roll the fields either, but I did that too. I'm going to go back the other way. Remember, Cola wasn't originally one map. They added a second map. I don't remember that. I remember in Tamir they didn't have Rift. They only had 3 maps, and then they added Rift a little bit later. Blaine, they add Rift on the Russia map later on, yeah. That's what I was just saying. They added, or you have a marker on the seat or the arm. Wait, the arm on the side for this. That's the ridge marker, right? Let's pull this up. Yeah, ridge marker Z. I think I should be using the other side though, shouldn't I? Because that's marking way further out than I am. Oh, weird. Does the other one now? Yeah, I'm just going back and forth across the field the opposite direction of how I normally do it. And that way I know exactly where I've been and where I haven't been. So it's kind of hard to see. But yeah, we'll just go this way. Spoon says the line need to go on the middle of the tractor. Oh yeah, that's kind of what we're doing here. Okay, I was wondering why it marked so far out. Okay, so it marks the line you should drive for the next time then. Okay. That makes sense. Maybe I'll do that just to show you guys where we gotta go. Because I can see it, but it's probably hard for you guys to see with the field not really changing much. TB with a gamble. Good luck, TB. Gamble in 15. Or, oh, wait. TB, you didn't enter a point amount, so it's not going to go. So you have to put gamble and then how much points. It has to be at least 10. 10 is the minimum, so 10 up to 10 to 10,000 is the limit, basically. Gamble all. He's going all in. Good luck, TB. Oh no, he lost all 15. Rip. Sorry, TB. Casino's not nice to you today. Does anybody know when Gamescom is? Oh, iDrive, you have 1111. Rex earlier had 111. You have 1111. That's crazy. I'm wondering if they're if at Gamescom, because I know they're going to be playing some Farming Simulator 25. I'm just curious if any of the footage will come out from that. I would think somewhere it would, right? Whether it's on TikTok or YouTube or Facebook or something, there's got to be something somewhere that'd come out. I would think anyways, so maybe we'll get some more footage. I don't know if it'll be anything new, but you would think so, because it'd be... The other footage we have is all from the developers. This one would be random people playing the game, so it should be different footage. 21st to 25th of August. Okay. Thank you for that, Zeb. So we'll probably have another 3 weeks-ish to go. Is this a little easier for you guys to kind of see the mark that we're driving now? See where we got to go? I think that's a little bit better. At least now you can see roughly where we are driving. Or supposed to be driving anyways. More realistic. Except for the fact that I'm driving through this guy's field with my planter on and have it lowered and everything. I probably should try and work on that. Making it a little bit more realistic in that sense as well. You know, using blinkers and all that. Gamescom is in, I think they say Cologne. I think that's how that's said, right? Cologne, Germany. Yes, and the marker on to. What do you mean marker? Yeah, trespassing. Shh. I bribed the neighbor, alright. If they were both your field, you would have messed up growing the field. Yeah, that's true. We would have started planting some random something over there. Oats, I guess it is. Are oats harvested with a big combine? Or what do you have to use for that? That's a combine, right? I call it marker the arm you're using right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're using the markers now. We're using it correctly. The other farmers wouldn't dare mess with JJ. That's right. We've bribed and well, we haven't got to the threatening stage yet, but you know, maybe that's something we would do later on. I'm just kidding. Nope, but I think you don't have the A, U, or O. Again, I don't know how you say those ones, but yeah, we don't have those in English, TB. Maybe that's how the Americans say it. I believe that's how it's pronounced. I've heard the name before. But yeah, maybe that's just how the Americans say it. That's funny. Welcome back, Sawyer. Forage harvesters for corn. Wait. Oh, for corn? Wait. I'm talking about oats, Spoon. What do you need for oats to harvest oats? Is that a normal harvester? You streamed today? That's good. Forage harvesters for corn, so that'll probably be next year, Spoon. If you want to do silage / corn shaft. Went pretty normal, okay. Combine harvester, okay, so the one we already have, that's good. Because I just bought it and then I was like, oh crap, we don't even need that thing anymore. So we can use it one time for this anyways. With the grain header. Okay, I think we have a grain header, I'm not even sure. This is where my lack of farming knowledge comes in. But this is the stuff that I want to learn, right? I don't know what I need for, I don't know what I need for oats. I don't know what I need for corn. Like, just finding out that it's a harvester. No, next time when I do it, I'll be like, oh yeah, actually I used the big New Holland last time. So it'll help me to remember. Lesson says, JJ, you're right. Tomorrow PTS starts for SnowRunner. That's what I said, or that's what I thought. Sorry, no, that's not what I said. That's what I thought, Lessons. The way they worded it's kind of weird, but then I kind of read it again and I'm like, okay, so they're saying the update will be getting ready for season 14 later on, but it's season 14 for the main game, so it's the PTS basically. PTS update for season 14 should take place tomorrow, and then the update for the actual game will take place, 2 months from then or whatever. Searching and lurking as always. Nice. Come on, good people of the stream. If you have not already, please smash the like button to show your appreciation for JJ and his stream. Many thanks. And don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. Thank you, Robert. A new Scout. The new Scout won't in PlayStation Store. It should be there now, Sawyer. When you checked 2 days ago, it wasn't out yet. It came out yesterday. So when you were checking 2 days ago, it was too early. Now it should be out. I know Zing and myself pointed it out, but I don't think you ever replied at that point. I think you maybe said it and then left the chat or something. 'Cause I don't think I saw your response. Allegedly, as the news says. Yeah, allegedly. 2 maps, 4 vehicles. Yeah. I think we're getting 2 tractors plus the camper truck one. Or wait. Yeah, 2 tractors. I don't know if I said 2 campers. I don't know what I said. I think we're getting 2 tractors, though. I think it's 2 tractors, and I think it's logging. And I know I'm kind of alone on that, because I think people originally thought it was logging, and then now it's kind of changed to farming, because they've seen a farm tractors. I still think it's going to be logging based. That's my my hunch. And yeah, I think we're getting a second tractor, even though there's been nothing like shown or confirmed or anything. But last time they gave us 2. I think they want to give us 2 just to give us an option to use a second vehicle to do whatever tasks we're doing. I think they're giving us two tractors, one truck that's like a some sort of a medium truck, like a heavy duty, as they're called in game, or an off-road. It could be a heavy, but I kind of don't think it is. That's just my kind of random guess. I literally have no knowledge or anything, but I feel like they're giving us 2 tractors that'll both fall into heavy, and then they have that other truck that'll fall into like the off-road, and then I feel like they'll probably give us some other off-road or possibly heavy duty or just a normal heavy. But yeah, most people probably don't agree with that. That's just my thoughts. Yeah, the Ford Super Duty thingy. Yep. JJ, what did you want to say on my short? Oh, nothing, Alfredo. I have no words. Alright, let's go back over this. John Hot Rods must be wondering where they got the idea for the Earth Roamer. Oh shoot, I forgot to put this back down. I didn't even realize I put it up. Oh, I ran out of seed. That's what it is. Okay. That makes more sense now. I was like, what the heck is going on? It's taking off on me. Zing said, what happened in meetings? Oh, I was saying, Sawyer said that the Scout truck isn't available on PlayStation. I remember the other day you and I both told him it's not out yet, it's tomorrow. And then I don't remember ever seeing his reply, so I think he left, and it looks like he left again because he's not here replying again. So that's what I was saying when you popped in. If they give us another ridiculous heavy, I'm going to start a mutiny. I hope it's not another heavy. I think that camper truck is going into off-road. And I think we're getting 2 tractors that'll both go into heavy. And then my guess would be something in the off-road, like kind of like the Pike, something that's like, I say kind of like the Pike, but I just mean like a size-wise something kind of similar to that. It's where it's like a truck that can actually transport and drive, and that's my guess. Oh wait, why did I I gotta go all the way back to the shop, don't I? To get seed. Although I can drop my fertilizer out here. I don't want to be refertilizing that field. I don't need that. Let's do that. Yes, 4 trucks, Spoon. That's why I think they did 4 trucks just because they're doing 2 tractors. So they're doing 2 tractors to do the normal missions, and then I feel like they gave us two trucks outside of that, because it's been 2 trucks in like every region basically as far as new vehicles go, except for like season 8 they gave us 3. I'd have to rethink about it, but I think season 3 and season 8 gave us the most. Actually, so let's see. Season 1 had F750 Acteon Warthog, so I guess that's 3. Season 2, I don't know if you count the Bandit, but Bandit TH357 770G, so 2 to 3. Season 3 they gave us the Boar, the Paystar 5600 TS, and the Pacific P512 PF. So there's 3. Season 4 they give us the 605R and Sentinel. Season 5 the Tatra 805, or not 805, Tatra 815, the Force, and the Phoenix. 6 they gave us, if you count the Civilian, the Taiga 6455B, and the Aramatsu Forester, so there's 3 if you count that. 7 the Sprinter and Gore by 4, and then 8 was the K7M, the K700, and the Pike. Then 9 you got the Dairy Special and Zix 566A. 10 you had the Kenworth and the Mac. Then 11 you had the Burlak and the Neo Falcon. Then 12 you had the Fem and the Rock Grinder, and then 13 you had the Plaid and the AAC. So 2 is kind of like the normal number, but they've gone up to 3 it seems like for other regions. So 4 would be the most, and I think it's because they're giving us 2 farm tractors. That's my guess. 2 farm tractors plus a smaller vehicle, and then some other normal like hauling vehicle. Could be a super heavy like Zing doesn't want, or it could be, I mean I guess it could even be highway, but I don't see it being highway. I would say it's either heavy duty, off-road, or heavy. Hopefully not heavy. I would hope it would be like a off-road or heavy duty personally. I hope we can take the camper off the F550 and put on a flatbed. I don't think so, Jaren. I would say there's like a 1% chance of that, or even less than that, 0.0001. Because somebody asked if we would be able to take it off and put it on the F750, and I don't remember the exact response, but it was basically that it's part of the vehicle. And like the whole reason they're using this Earth Roamer or whatever brand it is because they buy like say an F550 and they put that camper on, and then it's their brand. Because he said, Esarokin said it was a brand he never knew existed. So if it was just a Ford, he obviously knows that those exist, right? They even have them in the game. So you probably would not be able to take off the camper and use it however you want, or like with a flatbed or something like that. I can't see that happening. Bryce, your mom and dad still don't love you, says Alfredo. Maybe a big Kloss and a smaller, older tractor. That could be it. You could be right on that, Messy. It could be sort of like they did with the K7M and K700. Zing says, that's not something you say, Alfredo. JJ, can I talk to you on Discord? Yeah, you can message me. I'll reply when I have time, Bryce. They do full conversions, is what Spoon's saying. Okay, Captain Mark is getting a crew together with a heist 300. TB's checking his points. So far it's just Mark that's in the heist. Anybody else going to join Mark? Alright, we'll get this back to getting set up. Oh, Mark is the only one who won. Everybody won, but everybody else was too late. Zing failed. Yeah, just barely failed. It's like, sorry, you're 8 seconds too late. I've been waiting on a vanilla single bed newer turbo diesel pickup for a long time, hoping the Earth Roamer has cargo add-on also. Yeah, I would say there's a 0.00001% chance of that happening. Like I said, the entire reason they chose this brand is for the Earth Roamer thing. So them allowing you to take it off just doesn't make any sense. Oh, forgot to turn it on. So yeah, if they had said some different... Oh shoot, I didn't put this out. If they had said different things before, then I would say there's a chance of it, but they've already answered some questions, and there's basically a 0 chance of it happening. No, I don't do calls, Bryce. I'm just busy doing other stuff. I'll reply when I got time. Zing says, gamble all of JJ's points. Get rid of them all. I agree, but I still have hope. Yeah. I mean, there's like I said, there's a small chance. It just from the replies that they've said, I would say the chance is very slim, but there is still a chance that it's possible. That's the thing. I know Bryce probably won't. Well, maybe you'll understand. That's the thing I like about text messages is someone can text you and you can reply when you have time. Whereas if somebody calls you, it's like, okay, well, I'm busy right now. I'll get back to you in 30 minutes or whatever, you know. But yeah, obviously when you're calling, you can get rid of, or you can get through a lot more information if you're able to talk. Whereas texting is really a lot slower. But yeah, I usually just message, and then when I have time, I message back. That's easier for me anyways. Maybe 1 or 2 add-ons kind of thing. Could be. Again, I would say 0.1% chance, or 0.0001% chance, but it's there. It's possible. It just, the way that they've answered questions, I don't think that they would do that, because it sounds like that's kind of the whole reason that they have this brand, is for that, basically for that add-on. Because if they take the add-on off, then it's basically just a Ford, you know. And Ford wouldn't be happy at that, and neither would Earth Roamer. So, because then there's basically a Ford truck in the game that's not licensed, and Earth Roamer would be like, what the heck? We licensed our truck, and now you guys don't even have our stuff on it, you know. That's my take. It will be interesting to see what they do for a gearbox on the Earth Roamer. Is it a 10-speed? Yeah. That definitely will be interesting. JJ, you know D's? I definitely do know D's. The Krug Expeditions Bedrock XT2 is a nice mobile home truck based on Ford. Made in Austria. So yeah, it could be something like that. That very well could be Zeb. The overwhelming majority of comments on my video are that it's an Earth Roamer. But I guess we don't know the brand. No, they didn't confirm that it's licensed to Earth Roamer Messy, but they basically confirmed that it wasn't And I say basically confirmed is because Sorokin says he didn't know that this brand existed, and he obviously knows Ford exists, right? So we know for sure that it's not like a Ford truck that just got modified or whatever. Shoot, I put that whole thing up. Whatever brand it is, they obviously want it to stay with that camper thing on it, is kind of what I'm trying to get at with that. Is that? That's not going. I forgot to turn it on again. But yeah, we're not 100% sure that it is Earth Roamer. It's just that's what the overwhelming majority of people have said. I think I've gotten like one comment that it's a Toyota, and like 2 people have said it's something else, and then I think I've gotten a total of like 4 different things, but they're like 80% saying Earth Roamer probably of all the comments. If you're getting anything Farming Simulator related, please use my code, guys. Code Gaming with JJ, or click that link that Streamlabs just threw up, or the top link down in the description. I know I'm pushing for it kind of hard, but I'm really hoping... Oh, I clicked the fold button, that's why. Kind of hoping to get to that first tier before the game comes out, and then we can have early access to it. Alfredo, I didn't know that you're nuts. You're crazy. That's what he's saying. You've fallen off your rocker. You found the Scout in your PlayStation store? That's good, Sawyer. Yeah, it wasn't there 2 days ago, which is what I was saying earlier when you were looking. Blaine says, what if the tractor is Earth Roamer? Laugh, that would be funny. The only 2 you can find, and the other 2 vehicles you have to buy. I mean, they did that with the introduction of what was it? Oops. They did that with the introduction of the A&K Civilian, but that's basically the only example, I think. I guess the Boar was introduced and you didn't have to find it. Boar and Bandit. But basically all the rest of them, when they were introduced, you have to go and find and fix or fuel or move or whatever the truck. So it is possible, Blaine, that they just allow you to buy it, but I would say a 99% chance again that you have to go out and find and fix and fuel and do all the stuff for all 4 of them. Since there is 4, they're probably not all fix, fuel, and move, but there's probably one that is something like that. We need a Cybertruck in-game. Man, I think those things are so ugly. Like, I like the looks of all the other Tesla vehicles. I like the Tesla Semi look. I like the Model S, the 3, the X, and the Y. But yeah, the Tesla Cybertruck I just think looks so ugly. Like, I don't know who in their right mind would ever buy that thing. I just know I couldn't. Nope. Like, even if it has really good specs, which it says it does, I just couldn't use that thing. And I'm not really much of a like, oh, my vehicle has to be super nice kind of person. Like, yeah, I would drive a rustier car or something. Like, that doesn't really bother me. I just can't stand the way that thing looks. That second Taiga in the main, the only truck they made us unlock but still buy in game. Oh, you didn't need to buy it in main. Messy. You unlocked it and it went right into your garage. It's actually the only truck that you can get from playing with somebody else on hard mode for free. Or I guess on any mode. Because when you play with somebody and you complete that mission, it goes to your garage. But since if you're playing co-op, it goes to both of your garages, because normally it just unlocks it for purchase. But in that case, it goes directly to your garage. So yeah, that's the only time throughout the entire game that if you play with somebody and do the mission to get that truck, you'll both get it in your garage. You do not have to buy that one. It didn't go to my garage when I unlocked it a long time ago. Maybe they fixed it, but it worked for me when the season first came out, way back December 7th, 2021. And it worked for me when I did it a couple of weeks ago. So unless there was a bug in between there, it goes directly to your garage. You do the mission to unlock it, and then you go to your storage, and it's right there. Cybertruck was made on paint and is not allowed to be in the EU to be sold. That's funny. Have you guys heard that I don't know if this is true, but I've seen pictures of it, that raccoons are mistaking Cybertrucks for dumpsters. Have you guys ever seen those dumpsters that look like that they're like slanted? Raccoons are thinking that the Cybertruck is a dumpster, and they're trying to break into it. And that's apparently a real thing. I've seen pictures of them like all bitten up and like tore up like on the back, like where the dumpster would normally open. Raccoons have been thinking that they're dumpsters, apparently. Again, I don't know if it's true, like maybe somebody just fabricated some dumb story, but yeah, it makes sense. And Jaren says, I've seen that video. Yeah, isn't that funny? I mean, they do look like a dumpster. If you see the video, and then like you see the dumpster, and then you see the Cybertruck, and you're like, oh wow, yeah, I could see them mistaking that. Like obviously the Cybertruck is like shiny or a little bit different. It's got lights and whatever. But if the truck is off and it's dark at night, like would you, if you were just going off the shape of it, it would totally look like a dumpster. At least in some areas. Most dumpsters are more square than that, but the one that they used in the video to show it off is like, yeah, looks just like a dumpster. So pretty funny. I just realized I grabbed a bunch of seed and I didn't even check if I had the right crop on, so I guess I'm lucky that I did. Alright. Let's get this straightened back out. Alright, should go over all that. But yeah, what I was going to say earlier is, what do you guys think the Season 14 is going to have? As far as like trucks go, and then do you think it'll be logging based, farming based, or something else? Or like, yeah, what are your guys' thoughts? Tesla dumpster trucks confirmed. They should have made something that looked like a Chevy Suburban with a Tesla engine. I mean, the technology and stuff in the Teslas and all that are good, but yeah, I just could not drive that Cybertruck, man. I just... The looks of it is just, I don't know, it bothers me. It just looks way too dumb. Definitely farm-based, considering the class, yeah. But, like, do you think it's going to be farming in the traditional sense, or do you think it'll be like logging farming? Like planting trees and then cutting the trees down, like I'm thinking? Or do you think it'll be like traditional, like, potatoes or wheat or corn or, I don't know if they'll add any different crops. We don't know that, but they did say they're doing it differently this time around, so I guess that's good. Yeah, we'll find out tomorrow. At least if I understand the way that they wrote that post, it should be tomorrow. Again, it is kind of written weird. Like, it could be preparation for Season 14 to come on to PTS later, but I think it's it's preparation for the actual launch later on. So it would be PTS, which just totally makes sense. So maybe I'm wrong. I guess we'll see. All right, I'm going to try and do this headland a few more times to get it a little bit wider. This little starting area. Hey Kevin, what's up? Kevin says, I just got here. What's the topic for today? We're doing some farming. We're planting oats, but currently I'm asking the chat, what do they think about Season 14 SnowRunner? So it's supposed to be coming out on PTS tomorrow, if I understand everything correctly there. And, yeah, I guess what do you think it's going to be, like traditional farming, or do you not think it's farming at all, or do you think it's kind of logging based farming where you like plant trees and I think that the title is reap and sow, right? So you would sow the trees, which is like planting of trees or whatever, planting something, and then reaping would be like, you know, reaping the benefits. You get the benefits of the harvest. So planting trees, harvesting trees, that's what I think it is, but I'm asking the chat what they think it is. Zeb says maybe a bit of both. I think it will be infrastructure based, like building up wood mills, etc. Have also banned the tablets you have in the Tesla new electric cars must look like normal cars, no tablets allowed anymore. Really? That's interesting. So what do they do about the existing cars on the road? Lots of cars have tablets. I know Teslas are like the main, like all the main functionality is in the tablet, but I don't know if that's what they're banning. Like you can't have all the functionality there in the tablet. You have to have some buttons, or how that works exactly. There is talk of banning electric vehicle sales here in Australia. Why would they want to do that, though? Isn't that like everyone's pushing for electric vehicle sales? Oh, the old ones are allowed to stay. Okay. What makes you think trees have anything to do with it? If you see the skin of the vehicle, it's a guy chopping down trees. So that's yeah. The scarf on the guy is the flag of Austria, so that's why I think it's in Austria. The scarf on the guy of the skin for 14, that is, and then the guy there on the picture is chopping down trees. It's like a guy with a scarf, or I don't know what you call it, a scarf, but like something around his neck with the colors of Austria, and then he's chopping down trees. He's got a log pile next to him, and he's got an axe. And yeah, it's called Reap and Sow, so I just kind of put them all together. It sounds like it's from Austria. Sounds like it's logging based. I don't know. That's kind of what I think it is. But again, with seeing the tractor, everyone thinks it's farming. I just have a hunch that it's still going to be logging. But I know they kind of already did logging and they kind of already did farming, so I could just be wrong. And there's nothing wrong with being wrong. It's fun to speculate, you know, make your guesses about what it's going to be about. See, Tesla dumpster truck is Fortnite, and I have a dumpster truck. Oh God. Bad Boy Gamer starting a heist. Oh nope, a little over 2 minutes. You're guessing it's probably farming. I mean, yeah, it's I mean, we know one of the trucks is at least a tractor, and I think seeing the tractor makes everybody think it's farming, which makes total sense. But I'm just going off. I'm basically going off more of what the skin has. If you look at like the season 12 skin, or wait, 12? Yeah, 12. It had like a nuclear like fallout, right? It was all that stuff, but then it was nuclear based, but it wasn't like a post-apocalyptic kind of how the skin was looking. So the skin can be quite quite different than what it actually turns out to be. But I'm just kind of going more off what the skin has. So I could easily be wrong. It could just be farming. Maybe we get some carrots and then that's the new thing we're doing. I don't know. We'll have to see. How could they do farming different but still be using tractors? Personally, I think they made us use the tractors too much. I think the amount of farming you had to do was a bit much. That's my personal thoughts on it. What I would have liked to have seen is maybe more transportation-based farming stuff. So, like, say this trailer behind me, like maybe they have a trailer like this that is just not functional. It doesn't plant, but maybe you had to transport it for a farmer. What if they had a broken down tractor, sort of like the Cat 770G in Season 2? Maybe you take off all the wheels and you just put this tractor on a trailer and you haul that. Like, I feel like they could have done some other stuff that would have made some more sense with, transporting farming stuff around, basically. Not necessarily farming itself, but I think you have to have some farming if you're doing it farming-based, but I just felt like it was too much in the last one. So I think they should have had more transportation of farming equipment. Pumpkin seed oil farming. If it is Austria, it could be, yeah. I like hearing the speculation. Pumpkin seed farming. That is one that I would have never guessed, so that must be pretty big over there. My music is so loud. I am cool. You see me rolling. Oh, you're playing the song. I can't even remember what it's called. Ridin' Dirty. That's the song. All right, Bad Boy Gamer has started a heist. Everybody, if you want in, now is your chance. It's funny because you see that field over to my side. Like, you can see exactly where I've drove over it. Wait, what the heck was that? What happened there? Oh, that's weird. I must have like missed a spot or something. Alright, Mark's joining for a heist 300. TB with a heist all. Robert, heist all. Zing, heist all. Got at least a few people in this time. Last time it was just, I think it was just Mark, was it? I think so. Alright, I think we'll grab the edge here. I think we have to go back 3 times, roughly, around this. Oh, Jaren with a heist 5,000. That's a big one, Jaren. Good luck, everyone. I think Alfredo's too scared to join. I'm just kidding. But yeah, how you can see the side over here, I can actually plant in that field for some reason, just a little bit. I think that might be what this is over here to my right. I think that might be what I had accidentally planted there before. I'm going to try and plant it just because we're already going over it all. Oh, we got a iDrive for a heist 300. Anybody else? You guys probably got 10 seconds or something. Because I know the chat's a little delayed. Oh, yep, 10 seconds are up. Okay, so iDrive 1,600, Robert 20,000, Zing 20,000, Jaren 10,000, Mark Parker 600, and who lost out of that? TB lost, Bad Boy Gamer lost. I think that's it. I think Bad Boy and TB are the 2 that lost. I think everyone else won. Bad Boy's checking the points. Farming Simulator is good, but they need to... Hang on a second, I gotta do this turn quick. They need to let you hook the equipment on the tractor manually. Oh, like, I know, I was actually wondering if they're gonna have that as like a thing you can do in Farm Sim. I know they have a mod for it, but like the manual attach. Yeah, we're not gonna get that. We got one more swipe through, I guess. Oh no, Bad Boy Gamer and TB have 0 points because they both heisted all. That stinks. Yeah, you're doing pretty good too. Where was... Oh, your points are already off the screen for me. You're getting up there. Okay, enough gambling. I lost all the time. Yeah, some days the casino just takes your points, and other days it rewards you. Other days it's 50-50. But today it's taken all the points. It's taken out Bad Boy Gamer, it's taken out TB. I think it took out somebody else earlier, didn't it? I can't remember. But yeah, sort of back to the Season 8 farming stuff. I think they just had to have less overall actual farming, more transportation of farming equipment. Maybe it's a bunch of chemicals, maybe it's seed, maybe it's, I don't know, cows or pigs. Like, I feel like they should have had more transportation-based stuff with the farming and a little bit less actual farming, because they only had one crop, just potatoes. I mean, I guess they technically had two with potatoes and potato samples, which are just the same thing, potatoes with a different colored bag. I'm going to try and plant this field as much as I can just to see. There we go. So we can only plant like the first couple of feet. And no crafting, please. Yeah, some people really don't like the crafting. I don't mind it, but I feel like it kind of just... It's basically a way for them to make a season longer without actually doing more, if that makes sense. Alright, let's try and get over till it works. There we go. So yeah, the fields are like so close that it kind of lets you plant part of it. We're stealing part of this farmer's field, guys. We're getting in one extra row of crop. This is so funny. I think this won't work here. Oh, it would. It mowed it down. Oh, it like mulched it. Weird. Alright, that's done. I think now we gotta skip time, then we can go plant our red beets. Zing with a gamball. Good luck, Zing. Actually, we could probably... Well, whatever. I was going to say we could probably plant these little sections that we missed. We just got a little bit too far into the field, but whatever. Zing lost 10,000, 419,997 now. Wait, can this plant soybeans? Yes, it can. Oh, you know what I keep forgetting to do? Is buy a chainsaw. There we go. This tree... Oops. You can see I couldn't plant on this right-hand side for a little bit right here. And right there. It's been bothering me for a long time. I keep forgetting to get a chainsaw and chop that thing down, though. Okay, we gotta skip some time. Let's go to... Of course, I got the wrong way. Go to here. speed it up. Maybe the new class will be used to deliver rather than work the fields in the new season. But you can also use it on older farming season. Yeah, for sure you can use it on the older farming season. I think they're still going to have a field or two to do, but yeah, I think it's got to be more transportation based, because that's kind of the whole point of the game. So like planting a bunch of potatoes and stuff just doesn't appeal for most people. But if you were to say, like, so somebody mentioned this to me like 2 weeks ago. They're like, what if you, for bulk loading, if you guys have done that one, you have to do the field like 6 times or something. I think they lowered it to 4 actually, but you had to do the field 6 times, and you have to do each stage, I guess you could call it. Like you have to cultivate the field, then you have to plant it, and then you have to harvest it, and then you have to cultivate it again, then plant it and harvest. You have to do it each 3 times, so 3 times 6. You got 18 times around the field basically, just for that one. And the person said, I think they should have just made it where it's just transportation for that one. You take a bunch of potatoes, which I think it ended up being like 8 instead of 12, but we'll just say it was 12. You take 12 sets of potatoes and go deliver those. That would have been fine. That's, you know, it's just like any other driving mission. You don't have to farm a bunch. So I think that's what they kind of screwed up on, was making it too much farming based. If they add, let's say they add pallets of like carrots, and then they do, I don't know, like, because they already have potatoes. But if they do like, say, carrots and then red beets and parsnips, like I'm just naming stuff that's in this game, but if they had pallets of each of those, and then for one mission you had to move some parsnips from one place to another, and then maybe there's like a farmer's market and you have to transport a bunch of materials, so maybe you bring potatoes there, then maybe you bring carrots there, then you bring parsnips, and then red beets, like a bunch of different missions where you have to bring stuff there would be, I don't know, it makes more sense in my mind to have it be transportation based. It can still be farming based, but it's farming based, or it's farming themed, I guess you could say. But yeah, you do it transportation based around that. That's my take. And I actually didn't mind the farming at first. I just think it was too much towards the end. Because I think in total you had to do 17 fields. And then if you do 17, you have to times it by 3 for each of the 3 processes. So what is that? 34, 50, 51? Yeah, you have to go around the field 51 times, basically. I think they wanted to see if farming works, so they would make more seasons of it. You could be right, TB. You very well could be right. Maybe there will be a new trailer made for transporting all 3 of those farm equipment. Actually, all 3 of the farm equipment can now be packed on trailers. Before it could not. So before they were super hard to transport, because basically you had to attach a tractor to them and drive them. Because if you winched them, they'd get kind of weird and get stuck in the ground, and they wouldn't pack. But now they pack, so they can transport easier. Delivery to the market, then pick up items from the market and go somewhere else. Yeah, maybe you deliver it to the market, and then once you finally get all the stuff delivered to the market, maybe you take the market down. Maybe you have like a gazebo type thing that you transport on your trailer somewhere else to some other farmer's market in a different town, like at the next map over or something. I don't know. Just what I think they could do. Alright, we got soybeans now. We gotta plant these. Okay, so that's lowered, turned on, we're good to go. Messi says, oh, nice. I don't know what that's in regards to, but yep. I guess you could say that's my hope. That it's more transportation based. I didn't mind farming a couple of like fields, but it got to be too much towards the end. 17 fields with 3 times each was a lot. And obviously you guys see I'm playing Farming Simulator. I like farming. I just didn't like the way they had it in SnowRunner, where you had to keep redoing the same field. And you only had one crop. Like, they got to change some stuff about it for sure. I hope the really stuck tractor in muddy fields is a thing. In FS25, they're going to be adding mud physics to that. I know it's a different game, but they're going to be adding mud physics to that, so that'll be kind of interesting as well. Like stuck in field tractor recoveries. That's actually a really good idea. They probably didn't do that, but that would be so cool if they did. That's one of the things that I never thought of. You know, I thought about just making it transportation based, but making like a rescue based, where there's like a stuck tractor way out there. I know they've done plenty of stuck other equipment, right? But a stuck tractor, that's a really cool idea. Tractor's just stuck in some very deep mud. I mean, I guess they did do that with the K700, where it's stuck in the K7M was like flipped over and stuff. But maybe make you rescue some tractors that you don't get. Would be kind of fun. In the old farming season, you didn't have to recover anything. Yeah, there was the K700, which is right behind the garage, I guess, was kind of in a stuck area, but it wasn't really a farm field. It's probably more like a junkyard. Waylon checking the points. You got 11, Waylon. This part might be kind of hard to get. Is this guy doing root crops? I think that's what those big mounds are. At first I thought that dark part was like fertilize or something. I was like, oh wow, I really missed a spot. Like I missed all the spot except for that one, but no. Tractors stuck in wet fields is so common IRL, so it makes sense to add it. Yeah, I think so. It's something I didn't think about, but it makes total sense, and I think it'd be awesome to go out and rescue a stuck tractor. Like, just maybe there's like a low spot, you know, like where all the water kind of pools up. And yeah, there's a stuck tractor like kind of in the bottom of a low spot on the hill, and you have to like try and drag it out. I think that's a really good idea. Something I never thought of, but I think that would be really fun. It sort of reminds me of the rescue mission on Alaska for the Dairy Longhorn 3194, how it's down that really steep part into that river there. Like that tractor is really, or truck is really hard to get out if you're just using like your, you know, the trucks you've found up to that point. That would be really cool to have to, maybe not that steep, but like, you know, down in a pit kind of like that, like the field slopes down, something like that. A low spot where the water pools up. Because obviously that would be kind of an extreme slope for a farm field, but it would be kind of fun if they had something similar to that. Tractor transport tires. Yeah, exactly. They could do some transporting of tires. They could take the tires off the tractor and have you just transport the tractor itself. Or like maybe the tractor has something broken on it. You got to bring it into a shop, and then later on you take it back from the shop, you know, like bring it back to the farm. I don't know. Oh, hello. But yeah, it's exciting. I guess we'll find out tomorrow, huh? Tomorrow for SnowRunner Season 14, and a couple more months for FS25. So I know TB, you got the new truck. What did you think about it, the new Scout truck? Alright, I think we've probably done this field enough times to have enough room to turn around now on this end. Did anybody else get the new Scout truck, the Resvani tank? Like, Mark, did you get it? Zing, did you? Well, actually, Zing, I saw your thumbnail. You have it. I know Rex got it. Rex isn't here anymore. Alfredo, did you get it? Messi, do you have it? Waylon? I don't know if Waylon even plays SnowRunner. The new season for SnowRunner comes out tomorrow on PTS, supposedly. So, they worded it kind of funny, but I still think it's coming out tomorrow. I think it's just the way they worded it is makes it sound like it could possibly not be tomorrow. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow. Alfredo says he did not buy it. Yep, it's not worth it, says Zing. Unless you are a collector or want cool looking tires and wheels. The stats also suck. I got it. I don't like it. Okay. I bought the Scout yesterday, says Blaine. Is it on year 4 pass? No, it's a standalone DLC, Alfredo. What was that? Got some lag there for a second. So it's not part of the year 4 pass. The year passes in SnowRunner are basically just the seasons. They don't give you anything other than the seasons, which is kind of a bummer that they sell a year pass and then they put stuff out outside the year pass. That just doesn't sit right with me, but that's how they do it. I feel like I could have missed a whole section all the way down there. I'm not really sure if I got it or not. I might have been a little bit too wide. If a stupid pointless vehicle comes out, I will buy it no matter what. Okay, so Blaine says he's buying all the stupid pointless vehicles. Trying to see. I can't really tell if I did miss a section. It's so hard to see. It looks like I might have gotten it all, actually. But I definitely kind of weaved in and out, it looks like. Messi says same with FS22. I'm thinking about buying it mainly for the chains. What would you buy for the chains in FS22 though? Maybe I missed part of that. I have the new Scout only, SnowRunner gear, and the repair stuff. The other stuff was stock. It's not too bad. The Scout, I would say no. Or, hang on. Was stock. It is not bad. Do you need it? The Scout, I would say no. Okay, so you don't need it, but it's kind of cool to mess around with. Zing says still better than the Apache. It is not better than the Apache, says Blaine. And the Apache has more repair points and fuel. Ooh, you guys about to fight. Them's fighting words. The new chain tires have worse dirt rating by a lot. Yeah, that's true. It's I believe it was like 1.1 to like 1.9. I have it in the pinned comment on my video about it, but I don't remember quite offhand what it was. But yeah, it was a big difference. It was better by 0.1 in mud, and then I think it was worse by like 0.9 or something in rock/dirt. Everything is better than the P12 or P16. Yeah, I think the P12 is pretty bad. P16 is a little bit better in my opinion because it has good tires, but the P12 is just kind of doesn't have a good power to, or I was gonna say power to weight, but it doesn't have very good power. It seems to get stuck all the time. I guess if you put flatter tires, like more smooth tires, it does better, but I don't know. I'm just not really a big fan of the P12. I like the P512 PF and the P16, just not the P12. I bought and tested it, the tank. It's a good Scout, not outstanding though, just like a lot of others, yeah. I would say it feels heavier than others, like it doesn't feel as bouncy or as tippy. But yeah, I would say it's nothing special. It's kind of middle of the pack. It's not crazy good. It's not super weak, but not having trailers is like a big deal breaker for me. I don't use scouts very much, so when I do want to use them, I want to be able to haul something with them. So not having that is like the biggest deal breaker for me. It's like, what am I going to do with this other than that? Like, obviously tomorrow when Season 14 comes out, I'm going to use it in Scout, but after that, so I'll basically use it for like, I don't know, 2 hours to scout out the maps, and then it's going to sit the rest, probably for the rest of the eternity of SnowRunner. Just sit in my garage. Zing says the other Resvani is much better. But the mud and snow rating is higher, right? Yeah, the mud and snow rating's better by 0.1. So it's like the smallest amount possible you can go up. But then it's worse by like 0.9 or something in dirt and rock. So it's quite a lot worse overall if you're just counting numbers. I don't know how much that actually affects how the truck drives. At least in my opinion, the way the snow kind of works, snow/mud, is like when you get stuck in mud, you're going to want a good mud tire, right? But then slowly, like as your truck kind of digs deeper, I feel like there's lower layers of like dirt and rock underneath it that can kind of help you out if you have a better dirt and rock rating. It's just how it seems. Like when you really start to sink in, you kind of actually can get a little bit more grip if you have better dirt and rock ratings, but maybe I'm just off my rocker. But yeah, the dirt and rock rating is far worse, and the mud rating is barely boosted, so in my opinion, it's probably not worth using those new tires. But they do look cool. Will you be streaming Season 14 tomorrow? Yes, we will. We will be streaming Season 14. We'll probably be using the new tank to explore most of both maps, probably. The only thing is, I'm kind of thinking, like, after I do... So I want to explore both maps, right? But we also want to get all the trucks if we can. And then, obviously, be able to make videos on those trucks, like, after the stream. So the more we can get done on stream would be better, but if we have to rescue all 4 of them, we have to, of course, go out and find them, if they're all even in the game. Sometimes they're not all in the game at the start of the launch, either. And then we have to find out how to unlock them. Sometimes there's certain things you have to do, like, say, for example, in Season 13, there was a bridge you had to fix, but in order to fix that bridge, you had to do, like, 3 smoking logs, some random task. And sometimes you don't know what you have to do to unlock the tasks to get those trucks. So, you know, sometimes it's a guessing game of what you have to do to finally be able to unlock them. So hopefully they're all easy to figure out how to unlock, and then we can unlock them. But if they're behind other tasks and contracts, then we have to work for them. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully we can get all of them unlocked and get the maps explored with the tank, but we'll see how far we get. TP says it's only €4, which is cheap. I think if I added up all the DLCs the other day, probably about a week or 2 ago, and there's now 10 DLCs that cost $4. There's one that was free, the anniversary one. There was, I believe, one that was $3, and then there was like 4 that were like $6. But the majority of them were $3.99 or $4. And that's why I thought the tank would be $4, and it was. I was right for once. Mud and snow is always what makes me change from chains to mud. So having chains with better mud rating might be good, no? Yeah, it could be. It's better in the mud by 0.1. So I mean, if you want chains instead of mud tires, then I guess those would probably be a better option for driving through the mud with chains. I think the dirt or rock is more of solid, like roads. But yeah, I don't really use chains, and actually that's kind of why I started my playthrough, to try to beat the game without using them. I basically avoid using chains just because they're so much worse than mud. Yeah, snow is coded the same as mud on the game. So snow and mud tires are, or snow and mud rating is basically the same thing. Chains that work good in deep snow and mud is what I want. So yeah, those would be better in deep mud and snow. Messy would be the new change tires. They're only better by 0.1, but if you're just going off mud ratings, then yes, that's slightly better. Yep, mud tires are better for snow. That is the way to go. I didn't mean to rhyme there, but that's what I do. Mud tires all the way. We need to see some tests, JJ. I don't usually do that because those videos take a long time. I usually just watch Nathan's and SD1's videos for those. I kind of do like quick, I guess you could say like unprofessional tests, I guess you could say. Like I kind of just line up a truck and like say I'll just drive over some rocks and see how it does. Like for me it's not like, oh, I need to drive over the same rocks to kind of see which truck gets there in a faster time, or like, you know, drive through the same mud pit and reset the terrain and I watch other people do it, but I don't personally want to like set that all up and do it. It's like I don't know. I would rather. And another thing that I like to do is test it on terrain that you guys can also drive on. So there's mod maps where people like to do that, where you drive it into the same pit, right? You drive it into the pit, you reset it, you drive it into the same pit again, reset it, and keep doing that. Which that gives you a more accurate result as far as like being able to replicate it, right? Because you can drive through the same pit 4 times, whereas you can't if you're driving out around the map. You might take a slightly different route that adds 2 seconds to your, you know, whatever, but if you're just going through a pit where it's the same pit every time, then it's easier to more accurate results, I guess. That's why I say mine are more unprofessional. But the reason I like to use random spots on the map is because then you guys can test it. Let's say I test it and get like I don't know, say a time of like 50 seconds. You guys can do the same thing and say, hey, I beat your time. I got 38 seconds through it. You know, like you can kind of do your own tests when it comes out for you guys to kind of compare it to what I had or whatever. So that's kind of the reason that I like to do it on maps. You know, I like to test the Alaskan mud pit. I like to go through the rocks in a mirror right behind the garage. Go through the breakable ice there. Just, yeah, a lot of the spots that you guys also are able to check. In Season 10, that hill. Yeah, our Alfredo said Privyet, which is like hello. I have no idea what that guy said, though. I don't speak Russian, or I don't read Russian or Ukrainian or whatever it is. I'm not even sure. That's true. Yeah, we don't understand. You could be saying things that would be bad for YouTube. Yeah, he's speaking Russian. I figured. YouTube is actually supposed to be getting banned here in the next like month or two in Russia. Apparently they're throttling bandwidth right now. And then in like 2 months, I think in September, they're going to be shutting off YouTube altogether in Russia. So they'll have to start using what the heck are those things called? Where you mask where you're from. I'm blanking. Somebody help me out. Oh no, I can't think of it. What is it called? VPN, thank you. I could not think of it. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. I don't remember what does it stand for, like virtual private network or something like that? Zingy only asked if they understood him. Nothing bad was said. Yeah, I think Zing's point, TB, is more that we don't know what he's saying. Like, he could say a bunch of bad things and nobody would really know. So he might not have said anything this time, but if you keep it English, obviously, then we would know what he's saying, so we can give him a timeout if he's saying bad stuff. I can read since I'm from Serbia. Serbia speaks Russian a lot? I actually don't know where... Isn't Serbia, like... Oh, shoot, we ran out of soybeans again. Okay. Isn't Serbia, like, north of the Mediterranean, kind of a little bit to the east? Sort of, I guess it would be... like, southwest of Romania? Vladimir says, same here. Vladimir, are you also from Serbia? Serbia, okay. Very nice. It's always nice to find someone that's from the same place. TB currently lives in Austria, but yeah, he's from Serbia, I guess. Yes, very nice. Oh, you have a fellow Serbian in here then. Do you play a lot of Farming Simulator, Vladimir? I mean, I feel like I've seen you in here before, but maybe not. I have definitely seen other Vladimirs. It's a pretty common name. I don't know, your picture seems like I've seen it before for some reason. It is a Slavic. We can understood Russian to some extent. Okay. Oh, I think Serbia's yes might mean my geography was like somewhat close to where Serbia was. I don't know exactly where it is, but I think it's, yeah, it's kind of on the, maybe not on the coast of the Mediterranean, but like northeast of that or southeast of Romania. Alright, we're coming up here back on the trailer or truck store. Can get some more soybeans. We already have enough of red beet, so we can plant all that. You guys might know the answer to this, but is there a way to get like massive amounts of seed back to your farm without... I mean, can you put them like, say, in a silo? I know they have like lime silos and stuff you can get, but do they have that for seed? So you could like throw them on the back of a trailer and make a bunch of trips. And then you wouldn't have to make those trips with like a tractor. You could do it with a normal truck, bring the seed to your like silo or something. Just sort of speed things up. I kind of doubt it, but just a random question I had. Oh, they do, wow. Okay. I did not know that. Just something random I thought of. Figured I'd ask. Alfredo says, JJ, I don't really read. Alfredo, you need to read. That's how you learn. You gotta read your textbooks. Wait, that's probably not even a thing anymore, is it? Everything's like tablet-based, isn't it? Laptops and tablets. My nephews have tablets they have to bring home from school, so they probably don't even have textbooks anymore. He reads his iPad, yeah. You have texted books? You've texted people books. Or is books a contact that you've texted? Is that what you're saying? You have somebody in your contacts on your phone whose name is Books, and you've texted them. I got it now. I can't tell exactly where we ended here, but let's see, does this go? I think right here. Nope. Let's turn this. Turn on the cedar. Okay, yeah, it definitely didn't work. Yeah, now it's way slower. I'm going to try and get this part in this, which I had missed earlier. Then I'll lift that up. We'll go back one more time. Getting right next to our old tracks, and then we'll go back where our old tracks are. Here, now we should be good. Alfredo GPT, you should be good at reading. So now we don't have iPads like Zing in his dang iPad. No, we don't really need reading. I mean, you might think you don't, Alfredo, but if you see parts of the world where people can't read, you'd be surprised. You kind of do need reading. Alright, here we go. Let's get them beans planted. Robert says, come on, good people of the stream. If you have not already, please smash that like button to show your appreciation for JJ and his stream. Many thanks. Please do not forget to subscribe if you have not already. Thank you, Robert. Let's get that back out of there. Don't need that. I still have to push the help button all the time, but don't need it for right now. But yeah, I think we're doing pretty good as far as the amount of stuff we're getting done on this stream. We have to plant one more field after this here. I don't remember if I did the other side over there. I probably should go check that. Actually, here, let's go look at the map. Yeah. Oh, wait, it needs rolling now? But yeah, we still got to do that whole half. And then this part. And then we got to plant this one and then probably roll that as well. Alfredo asked JJ what he was going to say Friday. Also, he said he doesn't speak English. what I was going to play for. Oh, did Alfredo put something in the chat? It didn't even show up for me. Maybe it got flagged by YouTube saying it's like spam or something. Zing rolled a 10, lost 10k. Oh wow, you're almost at 410,000 exactly. Just 2 extra points. TB got 6 points now. What do you guys think the other crop will be in FS25? So there's supposed to be long grain rice, or dry rice as they call it. Then they have wet rice, which they have over in Asia. It's like normal rice in the game. It's just called rice. Then they have spinach, which we haven't seen anything on that yet. And then somebody said they counted up all of the lines on one of the screenshots that they provided. You couldn't like make out or read what crops they were exactly, but they said that they had 24 lines, which means 24 crops, and we only have 23 with the 2 rices and spinach. So what do you guys think about that? I'll try and use the ridge marker and help a little bit. Hey, Season 14 starts tomorrow on Xbox Series X, or do you have to wait until September? Yeah, it'll probably be September or possibly October. Normally it's 6 weeks, which would put it at the end of, or excuse me, the middle, can't talk, the middle of September. But I would say, yeah, middle to end of September, probably 14th to like 28th or something, somewhere in there, would be the estimated time window of release. I would say probably closer to the end of that, because the last one ran a little bit longer. This one they have 4 vehicles. I know it's only 2 maps, but I feel like the extra vehicles could take some time for them to iron out some extra details of like attachment points and, you know, getting lighting and all that kind of crap right. A lot of the time I don't talk about all the changes they do on PTS just because it's going to be super boring for a lot of people. But when they release the patch notes, usually they have a ton of stuff that they fix. That's like, oh, we moved this mission marker and we changed this, like, say, like the icon. We changed the icon. Oh, we moved the location of this. Oh, we changed this warehouse from having 2 to 7 things. There's a lot of little stuff that they do. Yeah, I think the vehicles, like they even, I mean, there's a bunch of it, like adjusting the clouds in the sky and the sun, like how bright it is and how much fog there is and all that kind of stuff, you know. They do a lot of little adjustments throughout it, but I would say, yeah, probably mid to end September would be my guess. Hopefully it's not mid, and I know you guys are probably going to hate me for that, but I'm gone during the middle of September, so if it's the end of September, then I can come back and make content when it comes out, but if it's in the middle part, I'm going to be gone. Well, I'm gone more towards the early to mid part. I'm gone from the 7th to the 20th. So, yeah, if it came out before that, which it probably wouldn't, like I said, it'd probably come out, like, earliest would be like the 15th or something. 16th, I think it would be, actually. And then towards the end of the month. Alright, got that done. Couple more passes here. I'm glad we got the bigger, oh wait, no, we didn't get the bigger planter. That was for the other one. That was the red beets. We got the bigger planter. But hopefully that answers your question there, Richard. Yeah, PTS tomorrow for Epic Games PC players. If you have it on Steam, sadly, it's not there. But yeah, for Xbox and PlayStation, it should be probably, if I had to throw out a guess, probably the end of September. I would say probably like the 28th or something. I don't even know what day the 28th falls on, but I suppose I could try and figure it out. 20th would be Friday, so 21st, 22nd, Saturday, Sunday, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. So 27th would be the last Friday in September. So I would say probably the possibly the first week of October, because they usually like to release it on like a Tuesday or something. Just earlier in the week, I should say. PTS updates are always on Fridays. Well, tomorrow it's not a Friday, but the updates are usually at the end of their work week, so they'll release it tomorrow, and then 2.5, or actually usually they do it weekly, but like a week from then, so a week and a day, they'll probably update it on the following Friday, and then another week and a day, actually a week at that point. Another week they would do it on Friday, and then another week they do it on Friday. The weird thing about Season 13 was they updated it like 3 times, and then they waited like 5 weeks. Like there was just nothing for over a month, I remember that. So I think it was 2 updates and then like 4 or 5 weeks in a row of nothing. And I was like, well, that's very weird, that never happens. Like it's always every Friday, and then for that one there was just nothing, no news at all. Or no changes. So nobody's chatted for a while. I'm hoping my chat's still working, not like the last time when it bugged out. Gotta pull up my stream here just to see. Nope, looks like it's working. Oh, there we go, TB. Okay, thank you, TB. I was just like, wow, it's been very, very quiet. The other week, TB, it went out for like a half hour, probably, and I was just playing, and I'm like talking to myself because nobody was responding. Like it's fine. That's where I started, right? You have to start with talking to nobody, basically. But it took me like a half hour to realize that nobody was chatting, and I was like, oh, okay. I wonder if my stream just like stopped working. And then like a day or two later, I joined somebody else's stream, and they had the same issue, and I was like, okay. So it's not just like a my connection or something issue. It was something with either YouTube or OBS or something. OBS is the platform that I use to stream, or not platform, but I guess streaming software, you could say. Software I use to stream onto YouTube. So that must have bugged out. Robert says, come on, good people of the stream. If you have not already, please smash the like button to show your appreciation for JJ and his stream. Many thanks. And do not forget to subscribe if you have not already. Thank you, Robert. Also, don't forget to use code gaming with JJ if you guys are buying Farm Sim stuff. That should pop up here pretty soon, I think. PS4 farmers trying to start a heist. Let's see if it goes through. Yes, it did. So if you guys want to join the heist, now we're 20 minutes. So PS4 farmers joined for 10. Zing heist all. I had to restart this stream a few times since it would update. The chat, I think it's a YouTube issue. Yeah, it could be. Okay. Both of our fields are planted. Oh, wait, we got to plant the other side of this, don't we? Psycho Kid's speaking something else. I have no idea what that is either. Alright, I think that's on. I think we're good to go. Let's see, does this... Yeah, the seed's going down. We're planting. Alright. So we got Robert with a high stall. We also have TB with a high stall. Alfredo was asking what you're playing on Friday. I think Alfredo's chat must have got blocked. It probably came up as spam or something. I never saw it. But Alfredo, please keep it English for now. It was a very good point that Zing had made, that you guys could be saying a lot of bad words and I don't know what you're saying, so... I know some people will come in and it'll be their first time and they'll say something. He said he doesn't speak English, well then we'll give him a ban hammer. Ban him for good. I know Alfredo speaks English, so... TB rolled a 95 and 130. Very nice, TB. There you go. The casino was nice to you for once, right? Took away your points 2 or 3 times, but now you won some. Alright, I missed a little bit there. Let's back it up. Get that. Oh, I didn't even notice the heist results are in. Hang on a second. So we got Poisonous Frog sent half the crew. We got Robert with a win, iDrive, Zing, and TB. So TB went from 7, doubled it up to 14. Then he got a point for, you know, the 5 minutes that he was watching. You know, every once in a while you get a point. Got up to 15, then he gambled all and doubled it. Got 30. So he went from 7 to 30 in a matter of a couple of minutes. iDrive lost 500, 1,320 now. Casino's not nice for iDrive today. PS4 Farmer, you have 95. I'm just looking at this trailer off to my side. I'm like, man, I hate trailers with those front turning dolly legs that just, they're so hard to back into anywhere. Alfredo wants to duel TB for 30 points. That's all TB has. TB, you have a 50-50 chance of winning on the duels, so it's just the same as gambling. 50-50. So yeah, take it or leave it. It doesn't really matter either way. You can accept or deny. I just wanted to give you the odds. Alfredo's planning to take all of your points. Oh, TB accepted. I hope TB kicks your butt, Alfredo. Oh, Alfredo won. Bummer. I was hoping Alfredo would lose. Zing was going to tell you to deny him. Yeah, it's funny because if somebody challenges you, TB, you can deny it, and then they have to wait 2 more minutes to challenge you. So it would have wasted his time. Oh, and then Alfredo gave TB 60, so he gave him the 30 that he would have won. That was nice of you, Alfredo. Okay, now it's not so bad that you won, that you beat TB. Oh, PS4 Farmer wants to duel Alfredo, so you have it close, PS4 Farmer. The only thing you didn't do is you didn't put a point total, so it would just be a free duel. So you'll have to put ! cancel, and then ! duel Alfredo, and then a point total. It's a lose-win situation, yeah. It's not a win-win, it's a lose-win. Actually, it is a win-win, because if you would have won, then you would have won. If you would have lost, he gave you the points, so you would have won, so it was a win-win. Lose-win / win-win. But yeah, you could basically treat dueling as gambling. If somebody else has enough points, you could just duel with them back and forth, and it's not the same as gambling, but I mean, if you win the same amount of points as gambling, and you have the same chances as gambling, so it's kind of the same. Alright, did I miss any piece? Where are we? Here. Looks like we're all good on both it's funny that it planted that little strip too. There you go. Yeah, you have to click cancel first, so it's Streamlabs is laughing at you, saying you have to click cancel first, lol. So there you go, you got the cancel. Now you can try it again with the ! duel Alfredo, and point total. Duel Alfredo 20. Alfredo, are you gonna try and kick PS4 Farmer's butt? Oh, it's on cooldown, because now you gotta wait the cooldown time. This farm building is a pain in the butt with that thing right in the way. And this hill built up right into it. There we go. Why? There's a cooldown. So you can only duel every like 5 minutes, or it's probably like 2 minutes actually. Just so the duel isn't spammed, spamming the chat. Okay, we gotta roll it again. I rolled the field already, but apparently I rolled it before we planted, because I am an idiot and don't know all of the steps to take, so we kind of messed up. I guess I know the steps, I don't know the order of the steps. So we messed it up. Okay, PS4 Farmer wants to duel you, Alfredo. 20 points. Alfredo accepted. Alfredo won the duel. Alfredo is the undisputed duel champion today. Rip, yeah, that's a ripperoni. It's a ripperoni or a R.I.P. Russell. You're gonna eat, Alfredo? Yeah, finally I can take this corner without worrying about that tree that we always hit. Like, we still got that tree kind of close, but Alfredo says, "Don't eat me." Maybe he was talking about real Alfredo, not you, Alfredo. Like chicken fettuccine Alfredo spaghetti. I was gonna say lasagna, I don't know. I mean, I guess it was kind of just throwing out words there, so. Ooh, iDrive is challenging you, Alfredo. Duel for 20. Ollie accepted. Let's see what happens. Ooh, iDrive won the duel. Okay, iDrive is now the duel champion. He beat the 2-time champ. GG's. PS4 was like, yeah, Alfredo got his butt kicked. It feels good, man. That's funny. It says feels good. Yeah, PS4 is happy to see you lose. He's rooting for your downfall. He said, that guy stole my points. I want him to lose. I want him to get his butt kicked. He wants that Giat kicked. Alfredo's got the Giat. Got him! Alfredo, PS4 farmer wants to duel you. Oh, he's dueling again for 10. Alfredo, gamble all and won 404. Very nice. Accept the duel. Alfredo won the duel again. Alfredo's 3 for 4. No got him. Alfredo, you just got PS4 farmer. You got him. You got him again. TB gave you your 30 points back, Alfredo. He says, here, we're even. Don't get wacky. You're more excited about the Earth Roamer than the tractor? I can't say the same. I know I'm probably in the minority, because a lot of people don't like the farming, but there's probably not much use for the Earth Roamer. It's just, I know that you could probably say the same about the tractor, like I said, but at least for the tractor, it's a big hulking piece of machine that can pull stuff out, whereas the Earth Roamer, it would probably pull out quite a few trucks. It's kind of like the F750 in that regard, that it's a big, strong scout vehicle, even though it's not a scout. But yeah, I think I would prefer the tractor. That thing is just massive. I would probably rather use that for sure. Like, I actually delivered some stuff with the tractors in Season 8 when I played it, just because I was kind of like, oh, this is cool, like, let me drive this tractor around. I hooked up a trailer to him and drove it, you know, delivered like some metal beams or something. Just for no reason. I know it was super slow, but it was kind of cool. Like, they're just big hulking pieces of machine, which is what I like. Will the Earth Roamer be a scout? No. The last scout into the game, supposedly, as long as they don't change it, was the tank. The tank is supposed to be the last scout into the game. Streamlabs, will I get a refund? So yeah, it's probably going to be like the Sprinter, where the Sprinter is basically a scout truck. Like, it can't attach trailers. It only has, I think I said 50. I think it's actually 150. If I remember, Zing corrected me in one of his videos. He's like, oh, actually, it has 150 repair points. His stream last week, I think it was. So I think I was saying it had 50, but it has 150 repair points. No extra fuel. No extra tires. And no trailer attach, no hitch. So, I don't know, it's kind of a... Oh wait, I already did that side, didn't I? That's where I started. I just went down the same side the entire time, because it's hard to tell where I've been. RIP. But yeah, I think it's basically a scout truck that's in the wrong category. Or I shouldn't say wrong category, but it doesn't have any use really in the off-road. Kind of will be the same thing for the Earth Roamer, in my opinion. It'll probably be an off-road category, but there's not really nothing to really do with it in the off-road. It's basically a scout. going to back up just to make sure I got this part a little bit better on this corner. There we go. Whoop, whoop, get out of here. Oh boy, there's some very loud thunder right here, right now. Sounds like we're getting another storm tonight. I haven't looked at the weather at all. Let's see what it says. "89 and cloudy, and light rain is expected to start in 15 minutes, and then heavy rain 17 minutes later." Uh-oh. It's going to be rainy real soon. It says there's a 100% chance of rain by 5 p.m., which is 35 minutes from now. And it says it's going to be rainy all the way till 3 a.m. Okay. Oh, Alfredo rolled a 50 and lost all of his points. He got jumped. PS4 farmer says, wah, wah. Now, Alfredo, you've been pretty good lately. You might be able to sweet talk Zing or Robert or someone into giving you some points. I know TB just gave you the 30 back, but if you guys don't know, Alfredo was very immature when he started watching our streams, but he's gotten a little better now, so. We used to have to give him timeouts all the time for being obnoxious. What the heck is this? A 50 is a dang win? No, it's 50 is the cutoff. I thought it was a win, but obviously you've proven and other people have proven that 50 is not a win. 0 to 50 is a loss. And 51 to 100 is a win. So yeah, you're right there. Hey, I heard that. I'm just speaking facts, Alfredo. Them's facts. Whether you like it or not, them's the facts. Dang, how long has Alfredo been waiting? Oh, well, Zing used to give him like a daily 10,000 points for a while. For like 2 weeks, he would give him 10,000 points every day if he was good. And if he was bad, he would take the points right back away. And actually, then he would start getting timeouts. But he's been really good for quite a while. It's been probably a month or so, maybe even longer, I don't know. TB says, Alfredo, you can have 30. Robert tried to give him a little bit of points. Hey, welcome in, Ian. Are you feeling any better today, Ian? I know you're feeling under the weather. Last time we had talked yesterday. Did you maybe just get hit by a car and not a semi-truck today? TB gave him 30. There we go. Give TB 30. TB gave you 30, taking 30 back. There we go, Robert. That one should work. Give Alfredo 30. Oh, the give is on cooldown for 1 more second. Oh, come on. 1 second. It's like, come on, Streamlabs. Just delay your response for a second. Oh, you're still the same. Okay, that's not good. Hopefully you feel better. Good boy, Alfredo. I agree. Good boy, Alfredo. You get a little reward for being good. That way it teaches other immature kids if they're you know, being inappropriate or whatever. Not inappropriate, but like spammy and just more, I guess, annoying for the rest of the stream to watch, that you might get some points if you don't do that. How long have you been watching the streams, Alfredo? Probably just a little before you, iDrive, maybe 2 months. 2.5, something like that. Oh, TV rolled to 39, lost all the points. That's a rip. Ripperoni for you, TB. Rest in peace. He says like 1 month or 2. Yeah, it's probably like 2 or 2.5 would be my guess. I'm not even sure. But yeah, at the start he was getting punished all the time. He was getting timeouts, and I think, if I remember right, I think Zine gave him a 24-hour ban once. He went over to Rex's stream and was like, Rex, I got banned. And then he went over to Fox's and was like, Fox, I got banned. And then he put a comment on my video, please unban me. I'll be good, I swear. I drive's laughing. He's like, I got banned on JJ's stream. And tears coming out of his eyes. Zing says, get wrecked. He actually didn't say wrecked, but I said get wrecked. That's funny. Yeah, it was pretty funny. He used to get in trouble all the time. He's been pretty good for a while. Oh, it was Robert that banned him. Okay. So Robert said, Alfredo, you've done enough. You get a 24-hour ban. I think Zing gave him a timeout for like 1 minute, and then Fox did for like 5, and then, you know, something like that. It progressively got more. Oh boy, some loud thunder again. Or as Alfredo likes to say, oh boy. Psycho Kid says, I trusted you, Alfredo. See? I believed in you. I knew you could do it. He bullies you in Nachos Live? You'll have to ask Ultra or I actually don't know who many of his mods are. Ultra or Ali or I think there's another one. I can't remember his name though. But yeah, I know he's got quite a few actually. You have to ask one of them to throw out a ban hammer for him for a minute. That's how we joke sometimes. Yeah, it's all good, Alfredo. Alfredo, why don't you and iDrive have a roast session? So you come up with the better roasts. Robert says, we ain't put him in timeout for ages, JJ. Well done, Alfredo. Yeah, it's been a long time since Alfredo's got a timeout as far as I know. At the beginning, it was like he got a 1 minute timeout, then he got another 1 minute, then he got a 5 minute, then he got a 30 minute. Like, he was getting timeouts all the time because he kept being inappropriate. He called me Alfredo GPT. So what's your best burn for iDrive? Let's hear your roast for iDrive. What's the best you got, Alfredo? Man. Yeah, we're getting a lot of loud thunder. I guess I'll give you guys a warning. We might lose the stream here in a little while. It sounds like it's gonna storm here pretty good for a bit. Waylon's checking them points. I'm gonna say 15. I have no idea. Let's see. 14. Oh, it's close. Instant Big Mad Cup of Noodles. Okay, so Gamer Bro or iDrive came out with his best one. Instant Big Mad Cup of Noodles. That's your that's your name, Alfredo. Alfredo says, I drive, aka GamerSys, aka I don't drive, aka gamer that never pros, aka, wait, gamer that never pros? Oh, gamer pro, okay. Aka gamer noob. Too many AKAs in that one for me. Alfredo, I thought you were going to tell him to go step on Legos or something. Because that's creative. That was a good one. Or the one where you said, I hope your pillow is hot tonight. Or what I found is more funny way of saying is, I hope your pillow is uncomfortably warm tonight. Uncomfortably warm is just a funny way of putting it. Or, I hope you stub your toe when you get out of bed in the morning. Or, you know, something funny, but not, like, super mean. It's just, you know, more of a joke. And the U.S. houses are made of paper, so I hope it isn't a storm. Yeah, we make our houses out of wood, which I guess it's a cheaper building material than, like, brick. But, yeah, it's getting kind of loud. Alfredo craps in his hands and then claps. Wood is expensive, bricks are cheaper. I think here it's probably the other way around, because there's not many brick buildings. Lumber is getting kind of expensive, but I think in the overall it's still cheaper. But yeah, there's thunder every other second here. It's very loud. I don't think it's loud enough for you guys to hear it, but it's like super loud outside. I can hear it. Alright, let's check this field now. It still says it needs rolling. So Zing, I don't know if I'll be at your stream for too long, because I might not have internet. I can check in on my phone, but we'll see. Wait, why does it still say it needs rolling? Oh, and I missed a huge spot over there. What the heck? Why is it not rolling on 6? I have it down. Lift roller or fold roller, it's down. Does anybody have any idea why it's doing this? Is it like possibly too early to roll it? Is that a thing? Oh, looks like I missed a little gap right there. TV says nope, no clue. TB, do you play Farm Sim? I don't know if I've asked you that before or not. Yep, still nothing. I have no idea. Let me try and maybe reset the whole thing. See if that works. I would never play Farm Sim. Okay, fair enough. We got a perfectly timed... That was weird. Got a perfectly timed message there from Streamlabs saying, if you're buying Farming Simulator, you can use my code GamingWithJJ or click on... It still doesn't work. or click on the link provided there by Streamlabs, or top link down in the description. I would greatly appreciate that. We're trying to get to that first tier so we can get early and free access to all of the stuff from Giant, so we would have the game early and all of the DLCs early, so we could make videos and content for them. So that's what we're hoping to get to. I think I will end the stream just a bit early, just to make sure that I don't get knocked out by the storm here. I'm not sure how bad it's going to be, but it's like a lot of thunder. Okay, yeah, this is not working at all. I don't know if this is a bug or not either. I think I'll go try and roll the last field and see if it works over there. I play Farm Sim, but sometimes I fall asleep because 12-hour shifts, yeah. That's fair. Well, Kevin, have you pre-ordered 25 or not yet? Just bumped my mic. Oh, they plowed over all the stuff that I planted in their field. That's funny. So it doesn't quite work. Well, I guess it probably would have worked if I did it later in the year. You've already pre-ordered it. Very nice. Which one did you get? The collector's edition or the base, like just the game, or the game in the year 1? Also, it says I missed a big chunk right here. Oh, no, don't hire AI. I can see the big chunk now that I'm here. How in the heck did I miss that? Okay. Oh, you know what I'm wondering? I wonder if it's because I did that field too late. I needed to plant it and roll it right away before it got to the first stage. I wonder if that's why. So it needs rolling, but I didn't roll it in time. I needed to plant it and roll it right away. What I did was plant it, skip to the next month, and then plant and roll this one. I bet you that's what I did wrong. The game in the year 1, I think. Very nice. Are you on PC or Xbox or PlayStation? Hey, welcome in, Eagle. How are you doing today? Tired? Yeah, that's fair. Oh, you're on PC, okay. Well, if you buy anything going forward, Kevin, I'd appreciate if you use my code. You don't have to, but it's pretty easy. Psycho Kid did the other day. Tank Baby's done it. Mateo's done it. We're trying to get to that first tier to get early access to be able to create content on FS22 stuff, so yeah, if you wouldn't mind in the future using it, that would be amazing. I'm kind of surprised at how many people we have that do play on PC, though. I thought I had a lot of a big console following, but I'm finding out actually quite a lot of people play on PC, which is kind of cool. Because obviously you got all the PC only stuff, and then if you're on PC, or I say PC only mods, I should say. But then also, there's so many small like indie games or like early release games. Like the other day we were playing Ships at Sea, and they, their planned release schedule is 2026 for Xbox and PlayStation. I was talking to iDrive about it, and it's like, yeah, you could play that game like basically 2 years before consoles will ever have a chance to play it. So it's pretty cool. Yep, okay, so that field is all done. I think that one needs planting and rolling. So I think the reason this one wasn't going is because we did it too late. So I learned another lesson. As soon as you plant, you gotta roll it. You'll do that in the future going forward? I appreciate that. Thank you, Kevin. So yeah, it'll work on all of the DLCs. You can just, I have it linked in every single farm sim video, like going all the way back to when I first started, even before I was a partner. I went back and edited all of the descriptions in there. So yeah, it's in all of any farm sim video. You can just click on there and then click on the first link. That'll bring you to FS22 on the Giants website, but at that point it enters the code for you. So anything you click on after that, you can just click on their DLC and then click on different ones from there, and the code's already entered for you. But basically all you'll do is you'll put in all your information, your card, your email, and all that stuff. And it'll send you an email with a code, then you'll click copy on the code in the top left corner on on Steam, sorry. You'll click on games and then activate a product code on Steam, and then you'll paste it and you're good to go. So it's basically a copy paste with 2 clicks. Games and redeem a product on Steam. So it's pretty simple. I like playing simulators, but sometimes it's hard to enjoy them after a 12-hour shifts. Yeah. I hear you, because sometimes, I remember when I did that, Kevin, and I would come home after a 12-hour shift and I'd be like, oh, you know, you're kind of fantasizing about playing a game all day, and then you get home and you start playing and you're like, 5 minutes in, you're like, yeah, I'm bored. Like, this is just, I don't feel like playing this right now. So, I totally know what you mean, and sometimes I'll switch games. I'll go, oh, I'm going to go play this one. I play that for 5 minutes again, and I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like playing this either. Switch games again, I play something else, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I just, like, they're all just boring for me right now. Like, I guess I just go watch TV or something, you know? That has happened to me quite a few times. TB says, PC is still better than console, and I was a PlayStation fan, but now only PC. I was the same way, TB. I remember my friends back in high school would make fun of me because some of them were PC players, and I wasn't at the time. I had PlayStation 3, and then I got a 360. But they would make fun of me all the time, saying that you know, PC's the master race. But once you go to PC and you get a chance to play all the small indie games and stuff, like, yeah, you'll realize. Hey, welcome in, Nacho. How's it going today, Nacho? We are doing some planting of red beets here. Never done this one. A question for you, Nacho. I think I screwed something up just before you joined here, and I'll show you in just a second here. So do you have to roll a field immediately after you plant it? Or can it be done later? Oh shoot, I think I might have gotten it stuck. Oh no, we're good. Okay. You have to roll it after planting, says Psycho Kid. Okay, so yeah, I think I might have messed that up. There we go. Okay, so the field in question here is number 6. It says it needs rolling. So what I did was I planted field 6. It has to be done a month earlier than field 2 and this small field here. So I planted 6, and then I skipped to the next month, and I planted and rolled 2. Then I went to go roll 6, and it doesn't let me roll it. It doesn't get rid of the needs rolling state. So I assumed that it was because I forwarded to the next month, but I wasn't sure. Oops. I accidentally just hired somebody. again. Nacho says needs to be the first month, so you can do it the next day if you do 2 or more days months. Okay, so yeah, I messed up then. Good to know. These are the reasons why I'm doing this save, to kind of learn all of that stuff. I guess I just assumed you could roll it as long as it was in the first stage, and I went to go roll it in the first stage and it was already too late. So the more you know. Mark's starting a heist. Heist 300. Good luck, Mark. So we got Alfredo with a heist all. TB, you didn't enter a point total, so if you win, you won't win any. If you lose, you won't lose any. Trying to make sure I get all the way to the edge here. Only once they start growing, it's too late. So yeah, they started growing the next month. So yeah, that makes sense now. Thank you, Nacho. Thank you, Psycho Kid, for answering my questions. Zing with a heist all. TB heist. Heist all. I think it already entered you with 0 points, TB. Sadly, if you just put heist, it just enters with no points. Heist 25 for Soren. Good luck, Soren. Well, JJ, can you please have one of your mods put me on a timeout for fun? Oh, I think somebody would probably take you up on that. We'll see if Alfredo just instantly, if all of Alfredo's chats get deleted, somebody was like, okay, here you go. Timeout, Alfredo. Looks like he's safe for now. Bruh, I didn't get put in a timeout for fun. Oops, bumped my mic. Well, that means the mods are they're probably saying, you know what? Alfredo, you've been a good boy. We won't put you in a timeout, even for fun. Oh, the entire crew, everyone got out with their points. Very nice. Oh, there goes Alfredo. All of his chats are gone. Somebody put him on a timeout for fun. I mean, he did ask for it. So whoever did it, you're not wrong. R.I.P. Alfredo. We give him a Rip Russell and a Ripperoni. Wow, he was right. This is fun. That's funny, Nacho. He's probably crying right now. Yeah, he's probably going over to Fox's and Rex's stream to say, Fox, JJ put me on a timeout. Rex, please get me off a timeout. I'm banned. I can't talk. Actually, didn't he do that to you, too, Zing? Didn't he run to you? I know he ran to Fox and Rex. I think he probably ran to your channel, too. He put a comment on mine, reached out to Fox, reached out to Rex. He probably reached out to Zing, too. He's asking everybody to get him unbanned. Alfredo says it was too much fun. Robert says you want another one? Alfredo, you are funny. No more. It was fun. You're like, I've had enough though. The one was good enough. It was fun, but I don't want another one. Eagle says, I'm glad I don't talk much here so I won't get banned. No. It's pretty hard to get banned, Eagle. I've only banned one person ever, so you're good. I mean, I guess if you count Alfredo's, like, they're called timeouts, I guess. if you count those, then I guess we've had Alfredo get a timeout. So I think we've had a couple other people, but it's usually like a 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you know, something just... I don't think anybody else has gotten anything more than a minute, though. And usually it's Streamlabs that ends up doing it because they're like, oh, you used caps. Please refrain from using caps. Really seems like I ban someone every weekend. Yeah, I've only ever banned one person, Nacho. It was just one person who kept harassing me, basically saying I'm doing everything wrong and just being annoying. They're like, oh, I can drive this, it was on SnowRunner. Oh, I can drive this without using a winch even once. You couldn't make it X far, and like, I drive first person all the time. I use this, they told me they used one of the biggest trucks as a scout truck, and they were just being annoying, and I was like, alright, I'm done. So I've only ever banned one person. Everyone else seems to be chill and appropriate and cool, you know, so. Yep. R.I.P. Andrea. There you go. You guys asked for the name Andrea. Actually, nobody asked for the name in this chat like recently, but Andrea, there you go. Maybe we should change it from Rip Russell to Rip Andrea, huh? Now you guys know the name. This person can also fly in SnowRunner. That's great, TB. TB, you might remember him because you were watching around the time when they were here. They got banned probably like 8 months ago now or something. But yeah, you were watching back then. Do you remember Andrea, TB? I know Pablo does. Yeah, you have a steady crowd here. I get a lot of randos on the weekends. That's true. That's usually when they have extra time and are able to stop by. Nacho has a Rip Jordan in his chat. They got an R.I.P. Jordan. Let's get rid of that. Park this on the neighbor's property. Don't mind if I do. TB says I have no clue. They used to post stuff like it almost seemed like they were a bot just copying and pasting stuff. And I know Pablo was asking me multiple times, he's like, is this a bot? I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Like they would just post a lot of weird stuff. The guy kept asking me to buy him stuff. Yeah, that's ridiculous. He says I have no clue. I bet you if you saw the picture or maybe you like went back on the videos, you'd probably... Well, actually, I just thought about that. I wonder if you could... If you went back to the old streams on SnowRunner, I wonder if you would still see her live chats there. I'm not sure if you would. Just a genuine question I thought of right now. I don't know if their chats would show up there or not because they got banned. I think they would probably be gone, but I don't know. Do I even need to roll this field now? Probably not, huh? Yeah, it looks like I don't need to roll this one. They disappear. Okay. Thank you, Nacho. Oops. Yeah, it doesn't say it needs rolling. Got a 98% yield bonus. It's fertilized. I think we're good to go. Well, it seems like the storm might have missed us, because now I'm not hearing as much out there. Although it's probably raining pretty heavily. Alright, yeah, we'll return this. I think then we're good to... All we have to do, I think from this point, is just do some weeding. Which is basically just skip a month or two until... Actually, no, I don't think we have to do weeding because we plowed. I think we can just skip all the way till it's harvest time, and that'll probably be the next episode. Well, not tomorrow, because tomorrow they're doing Season 14 for SnowRunner. But maybe... I don't know, maybe on Friday. We'll see. I have a feeling we'll be playing SnowRunner for a few days anyways, to probably unlock all of the trucks and explore the map. So maybe we'll come back to this on next week sometime. Nacho, have you ever played SnowRunner? Is that a game that you're at all interested in? I don't know if you've ever mentioned it to me or anything. Or maybe not to me, but to chat or anything like that. I keep seeing a bot that says free V-Bucks on Fortnite went live. That's funny. You know what's... You just reminded me, Alfredo. So, every once in a while at my work, they used to send out emails that were like... Because you're not supposed to reply to anything that's not like... work related, or you know, like if you get spam stuff like that, obviously you're not supposed to do anything with it. But there was one that they sent us that was like free V-Bucks, blah blah blah, whatever. And one of my coworkers clicked on it to go report it, and they clicked on they said they went to report it. I don't know if they actually did or not. But apparently they clicked on the link, and they got yelled at for doing it because they're like, "You're not supposed to click on those links. What are you doing?" And he's like, I clicked on it to report it. So, that's pretty funny. Later today, I'll check on PTS. Yeah, I don't know what time it usually comes out, Ian, but if I had to guess, I would say it probably like 10 a.m. my time tomorrow. So, like maybe... What's that, like 2 p.m. for you, Ian? Something like that would be just my random guess. Yeah, he wanted the V-Bucks. That's my guess. He wanted the V-Bucks and got in trouble for it and was like, I tried to report it. I clicked on it to report it. I love how it looks. Never played it, just don't have time. Fair enough. Imbro never got his V-Bucks. Nope. He got in trouble for it instead. Yeah, I'm not sure what time they normally update PTS. I haven't really paid too much of attention to it as far as the launch time for PTS, but I know the normal seasons they usually launch at 5 a.m. So they could put out the PTS early. Could be later in the day. I'm not really sure. But yeah, if I had to guess, I think it was around 10 a.m. the last couple of times. 10 a.m. my time. All right. I guess we'll hang on, I gotta check quickly. Which month do we gotta go to? We got oats. Oats are July. Then we got soybeans. So July, October, and August. July, August, October. Alright. Let's skip some time. Speaking of time, I'm going to lurk while I get some editing done. All good, Nacho. We'll be done here very shortly. But yeah, if you guys are getting anything Farm Sim related, Streamlabs posted a link right there. It can be FS19, can be 22, can be 25, any of the DLCs, the base game, different year passes, anything like that. If you guys wouldn't mind, using my code GamingWithJJ at checkout, or in the top link in the description, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm trying to get up to that first tier to get early access and free. They'd give me the DLCs for free and early. So that would be greatly appreciated. I could make the content on the games / DLC before they came out. So yeah, I think we'll get this up to the next couple of months here, and I don't think we'll have to do any weeding, but if we do, we'll probably do that in the next one, and then we'll be able to harvest all of our stuff. I harvested 815 liters of soybeans on Elm Creek today. Very nice. 815,000 liters. That's a lot. Nope, this is not Deadwood Sawyer. This is Ohio Richlands. That's the name of the map. He went, damn, V-Bucks is crazy. He's like, dude, that's a good deal on V-Bucks. Alright, let's check the map. See if this is updated at all. Let's put the needs or weeds on. That's the only thing we have on, so we'll see if the fields change. We have number 2, number 6, and then this one, which I don't think it has a number, but... So here you have 23 points. So yeah, we got like 3 months to go. We'll turn on our flashlight. Heist is on cooldown for just over 6 minutes, Sawyer. Wait, we're at 21, so once we get into April or May, we can check to see if any weeds have popped up. They shouldn't, I don't think. Gamble all for Sawyer, checking the points for TB and Blaine. 6 points for TB, 10 points for Blaine. Sawyer lost all. Sawyer's at 0 now. Alright, 23, there we go, May. Okay, so none of our fields have weeds. 2, 6, and this one are still weed free. Oh, what the heck? That's weird. Just that corner of the field has weeds. I wonder if they couldn't really get in there good to spray it or something. Hmm. 0 points club. Yeah. Soybeans are looking good. Oh, I gotta save it. I gotta save so we don't lose it. Oh no, iDrive gambled 500 and lost all 500. Rolled a 5. Does anybody else want to have a fight club with Alfredo? Dual Alfredo? Yeah, guys. So I'm gonna plug Zing's link here because we'll probably end this stream in like 5 minutes when we get all the time skipped up to where we want to be. So Zing is gonna be streaming some SnowRunner in 52 minutes. Oh, that didn't work, did it? Oh, there it did. Yeah. Okay, it's just very slow. And I believe Rex is also going to be streaming some Construction Simulator, probably about 3 hours from now. Yeah, don't zap your PC. And, of course, we got to plug Tank Babies. We're trying to grow Tank Babies' channel here. And then we got Alfredo. Which we named No Fredo. That means you don't get a link. Wah. I'm just kidding. Robert got you. Thank you, Robert. Who is No Fredo? That's you. I'm going to rename your name to No Fredo. Or No Frodo. Did I say? Oh, I said. Oh, okay. No Frodo. You said No Frodo. That's even better. I thought I mistyped it. You said it. No Frodo. Yes. Alfredo, your link is now going to be No Frodo. So for anybody who wants to type in Alfredo, to get your link, it's got to type in no Frodo. No Frodo! Not the ring! Alright, let's check these fields again. Yep, bye-bye to all. You guys can feel free to head out. I'm just going to save it once we get into the next month. It looks like we don't have any weeds. So we should be good. As soon as the sun comes up in the next month, which will probably be sometime next week, we'll be back to this and doing the harvesting, because I don't think we're getting weeds because we plowed them all. So, yeah, have a good night, everybody. I will see you probably over in Zing and Rex's streams later on. Not sure how long I will be there, just because I don't know if it's supposed to storm a bunch or not. I have to check the weather. It sounded like it was raining very heavily and storming, but I think it might have passed. So, bye iDrive, bye Psycho Kid. Oh, Psycho Kid, you stream on Twitch? I think you did post your link one time in there. I don't have a Twitch account, but I should make one just to, because I've watched people on there and I just can't comment. Okay, we still have no weeds. And we can switch this back. I think it was June, I already forget. Oh, oats are July. Oats, July, soybeans, October, red beets, August. Okay, so next month. By Ian, by Robert as well, by Mark, by Alfredo, by TB, by Blaine, by Zing. Thank you guys all for stopping in. Like I said, we'll end it in here in 30 seconds or whatever when we get to the end. Your name is No Frodo. No Frodo! What is the dark wheat? Is that withered? Your name is No Spell Check. Thanks, JJ. Yes, thank you as well, Zeb. I was trying to name off everybody I could see in the most recent chats, because sometimes I forget. So it's just easier to go that way. Thank you, Waylon, as well, for stopping by. Oh wait, which field was withered? Right across the street, number 24. Or at least I think that's withered, right? When they're brown? Is this field 24? Nope, that's not it. It's down this way. Zing won another 20k. Very nice, Zing. Oh, there's nothing here. Oh wait, there is. Oh, it's growing carrots. Wow, that is a crazy amount of weeds. Oh wait, that's just the stage of weeds, isn't it? There's the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth stage of weeds. So these are like fully fledged. Well, actually, they look like they're killed though. Fully grown weeds. So Zing, what do I need to get 2 points? He wants to gamble. We got both our planters up here and the plow. We could probably put something else up there, maybe the trailer. We could put this up there. The little bale spike on here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave the bale spike. I'm going to grab this one. Drop the forks off there. Zing failed to give 2 points to No Fredo. Oh. Yeah, it didn't work. I don't know why. Or No Frodo. Dang it, I said it wrong. Alfredo, that cracked me up pretty good when you said No Frodo to yourself. I said No Fredo, like just as a joke, like, no, I'm not going to put your link, Alfredo. And then you said no Frodo, and it, I don't know, it just cracked me up. Alright, we're almost into the next month here, so good to go. Give him 1 point. Oh, you're halfway there. Yeah, 5 more minutes in chat. You'll be good. Thanks, iDrive. That's nice. Nice one here. All right, we're into July now. So once the sun comes up, we'll end it here. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day, good rest of your night, depending on if you're from Australia or not, if your day's just starting or ending. Alright, here we go. Alfredo lost his 10 points. Oh, rip. That's a ripperoni. Alright. One last save to make sure we got it. There we go. Alright, yep. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. And catch you later in Zings or Rex's, or maybe tomorrow in the SnowRunner stream. We'll probably have a lot of people in there. The first PTS stream is very busy. Yes, it is. It's working. I tried it out, Nacho. Thank you for that. Yeah. I still can make that video for you if you want. You said to hold off, and so I haven't done anything for it. But if you want me to make it, just let me know. Maybe you've put it in your chat and I just haven't seen it. I just figured you'd direct message last time, so maybe you would do that again. But yeah, I'm going to go eat. You guys have a good rest of your night, and I will see you all later. I'll have to show it off again on the next stream there, Nacho.